following is a production of Watlington Shires and Pierce Productions.
You're watching a Watlington Shires Pierce presentation of the Piney Woods Game of the Week here on the NetSN Network on YouTube. The San Augustine Wolves versus the Price Carlisle Indians, live from San Augustine Wolf Stadium.
Welcome to the Wright Chrysler Dodge Ram pregame show. Just like the big game, you have to be prepared. And the same holds true when it comes to buying your next vehicle. So be prepared by going to WrightChryslerDodgeJeep.com. That way you're ready to go when you hit the lot. Now it's time for us to get you ready for the big game. The Wright Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram pregame show starts now.
Alrighty, folks, welcome to the big broadcast here. It was right, just that's the setting wrong. Good evening, folks. Welcome to the big broadcast. I am Larry Pierce, your host here on the NetSN. We're coming to you live tonight for Price Carlisle and the San Augustine Wolves. And my broadcast partner, Joe. Joe, how's it going, man?
It's going well, going well.
Going well. A very nice place here. And finally, after a couple of games here, I got myself back to San Augustine. In case some folks don't know that San Augustine, where I came back to Texas about almost 4 years ago, and I got the privilege of calling the San Augustine games on radio last few years. So we're here tonight. We'll be here again next week as West Sabine comes to town. So look for a big ball game here tonight. Both these teams coming in here 0-2, but it should be a very good game here this evening. It's a Wright Chrysler Dodge game pregame show, and let's talk a little bit about this. Like I said, 0-2 for the Price Carlisle Indians as they come in here, and same thing for the San Augustine Wolves. They came in here and they had a tough game last week against the had a tough game against Palestine Westwood last week. And then they started off the year against Beckville. We're going to talk a little bit about this in our pregame interview with Coach coming up. But we're going to start off with Beckville. The coach said, could win a different way there in the Beckville game. And Palestine Westwood, just a pretty solid team there. We got some injuries here for Coach's squad, but he said he's going to make some adjustments out there for that. But should be a good one here tonight. The San Augustine Wolves are looking to get their first win tonight. Same thing for Price Carlisle, as the Indians are in town, and they're looking to get themselves their first win of the year. Their first couple of games so far, they lost to Mount Enterprise 48-13. They lost to Overton last week 40-10. So talked a little bit there to Coach right before the ball game, and he said everybody that they have is Coach Sharp says that everybody's healthy and everybody's ready to go for this one here tonight. So that's a little bit about what we're getting here this evening. So let's get things started here. As it's a Wright Chrysler Dodge Jeep pregame show. We have our pregame interview with Coach Barnes. It is on the way, so stay with us for that, as that is coming up here for you as we get things rolling right here on your Friday night under the lights in San Augustine.
Wright Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Center has the new and used vehicles that you're looking for. If your vehicle needs service, stop by WrightChryslerDodgeJeep.com and get your service appointment, and also shop online. Then come on down and let the guys make a great deal for you. And our knowledgeable staff will not let you leave without knowing everything about your new or used vehicle. Wright Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram supports all the students of the Piney Woods.
Good evening, folks. Welcome back here to the Piney Woods Area Coach Show. We're talking fantasy football going on right now. How about you, Coach? You guys, I know you always do one with the coaches. You guys got your fantasy teams all together already?
We do. Right. Looking like I'm going to get a win this week, so I'm excited about that.
There you go. Well, before we get going, I know Coach is a Bears fan, so what do you think of Caleb Williams? They got a win yesterday, too, didn't they? They kind of snuck it out, didn't they?
Yeah, thankfully our defense played very well. I was really hoping we drafted Jaden Daniels or somebody else, but I'll support him since we have him, but I just wasn't very high on Caleb Williams.
Right. That makes two of us there right there, too. And my Texans definitely is had a great one, too, yesterday, too. They kind of hung on to that one as well. beating those Colts. That's never easy. And that Richardson, that young man, he's going to be just as much as Stroud is, I do believe. If you don't watch out for him, he's going to be, woo, he will get you. That's for sure. I tell you what, so good action coming up. And I mean, we have what, football Thursday, we had Friday, we had Saturday, we had Sunday. It's all over. We love it out there. That's for sure. But right now we're talking about Piney Woods football here. And coach, we were talking a little bit before camera here. That's it's kind of a 0-2 start here, but some things maybe not going on right the way here for the Wolves. But hey, it's non-district too. You're still putting things together here. But tell us a little bit about that Beckville game there. That probably a little closer to what the score indicated there, I believe.
Yeah, I would say so also. Like I say, we had a scoop and score fumble that was blown dead that we should have had in the first half. That would have negated one of their scores, and that's a 14-point swing. We also drove the ball down to the 3 or 4 yard line, and Renfro fumbled. If we don't give up that fumble, I mean, we get a call that don't go our way. Quarterback gets hit out of bounds, but it would have made it first and goal. So, I mean, we go down at the half 25-12, and we could have very easily been up and probably should have been up 2 touchdowns at the half. And for morale and the way your kids feel at halftime, being up 2 touchdowns instead of down two, it's huge. But, I mean, you can't cry with spilled milk. You know, we didn't make enough plays in the end. Officials make calls, and within the game, we're all wrong at some point. And so um, we came up short, ended up getting beat 37-12. But like I said, I don't think the score really is indicative of how close the game really was.
Yeah, Beckville's a good team too, and I know, if folks don't know, I've been fortunate enough to cover the Wolves on the local radio station for the last 3 years, and so I know what's going on and how this thing goes. And Coach loves to get those teams that are quality teams for especially the non-district. And he did the same thing with Palestine Westwood, and they're another good quality team there. But you guys hung with them there.
Well, I mean, we turned on film Saturday morning, and of course the score was really bad, but we saw our kids doing some really good things, and they got a 4-star running back over there that's committed to TCU, and got a quarterback that already has Power 5 offers in football and basketball. They got several other kids that can really play, and we were probably outclassed. Um, but I mean, we had Tenahall drop us at the end in scheduling, and so we had to find a game, and so I mean, it's all about going and getting better. It's not always about the wins and the losses in the preseason, and so there were some places that we got better, and we saw some places that we need to improve, and that's what it's all about in the preseason.
Yeah, too. And then at least it wasn't Anahuac.
At least it wasn't a 3.5 hour trip. You're right.
There we go. But that was all good. I mean, it was actually a good little trip down there for that one, wasn't it? It was a nice little game out there too. Yeah, good team there in Palestine Westwood. So coming up here though, Coach, you got the Carlisle team coming in here. They've had a kind of a 0-2 start to the start of the year too, and they've had a couple of things that they're trying to put together there as they're really building there. So. You guys are going to be hosting them coming up here this Friday. Of course, be on NetSN. So, what are you thinking here about the Carlisle and the Indians, or where they got coming up?
One thing about it, somebody's gonna get their first win this week,
Go.
and hopefully it's the Wolves. Carlisle, they go as their quarterback goes. Um, he's a good sized kid. They like to run him a bunch. And he plays middle linebacker for him on defense, and he makes a lot of plays for him on defense. But those kids play hard. Coach Sharp has them playing really hard. And hopefully they don't get it together this week. Hopefully they got another week that they still trying to figure out things, and we can get in and get a win.
All right, Coach. Well, I tell you, a lot of things going on with the Wolves here. Let's talk a little bit about the guys and stuff. I always like to find out what's going on. So a little bit of the health of the guys. So we got a few bumps and bruises on the way here to start off, didn't we?
We do. Renfro, who is arguably our best player, has offers already as a sophomore, is out.
Hmm.
He's been out since the first half of the Beckville game, and that also hurt us in that game too. Um, he's out for a few more weeks. We'll hopefully have him back for district. Our quarterback, Tyron Fro, is out at this point. He played probably 75-80% against Beckville with a hamstring injury, and he's still nursing that. And so we're trying to get him back to health. Um, we missed one of our best D linemen, O linemen last week due to illness, and so we got one or two other guys that's gonna help us that we're waiting to get back also. And so we're far from being full strength at this point, but that's no excuse. We still got enough to to get some wins, and so hopefully we get better this week and we're able to get that win on Friday night.
All right, coach. So with Cartwright, being maybe not on the sideline a little bit here, you guys good trust in your backup guys as coming because I know you guys have a great JV program and everything coming because those guys are all in on that too. So I mean, you got to have a good guy ready to go behind you.
We do. It was actually a battle throughout the spring and
There's someone
throughout the
actually trying
fall.
to battle with Cartwright.
Yeah, so I mean, and we kind of felt like it was 1A and 1B. Cartwright kind of had the upper hand on the understanding of the offense because he's been a quarterback for 3 years. But we have full confidence in Michael Renfro, his quarterback, and he stepped in the other night and was kind of baptized by fire, stepping in his first start being against Palestine Westwood. But after he settled down, he played really well. So we're expecting big things from him, and hopefully he can steady the ship.
Well, it sounds like a little bit like we had to do with Cartwright a few years back in against Alto. He had to get in there, and I mean, I remember you talked to you and I said, "Hey, coach, at halftime, well, how was he?" He said his eyes are this big, saying it's so fast.
Oh
So
yeah,
that's kind of the way it's coming at him, I bet, too, right now.
no doubt about it. And the game is really fast, just adjusting from JV to varsity. But to have your first start against a good team like Palestine Westwood, the game is really moving really fast. And so, um, like I say, he slowed down. It slowed down for him after the first series, and he made some good reads and some good runs and some good throws. And so, we're expecting him to be that much better this week with a game under his belt.
All right, and also gonna have that good offensive line. Always seem to have some good guys in there too. But you said you got some guys that might be down a little bit. But keeping him out there to where he's able to do some reason, getting him in a little bit of time. That's got to be good if you can get that done there.
Yeah, and we got three basically returning starters up front, and so they're gelling together really well. We got a new center and a new right tackle that's learning and trying to get them up to speed with those other three, and so that'll be good when all of those guys get on the same page and we're rolling up front.
Right, and one thing that I know that on the defensive side of the ball here in St. Augustine is like perennial, just the secondary guys, lots of speeds and good coverage out there. So how's that this year with you guys? I mean, you guys, oh, like a lot of other two, he's playing both ways out there with receivers and those secondary safety and stuff. But always good guys back there. They always seem to have some really good coverage guys back there.
The secondary is good again. Of course, we got plenty of athletes. And Michael Renfro, who's playing quarterback for us, is also playing free safety for us. Jaden Clifton, probably our number one receiver, is playing corner for us. We have Jacorian Lacey playing corner for us, and Tajavian Burrell and Kerrick Burrell is playing safeties for us also. And so we have a plethora of athletes that's playing and rotating back there, and we're solid back there like we always
Well, too, coach, last year you pretty much had not a new coach staff, but a lot of new guys in there in the coach staff. Did you keep the same guys this year? Did you get some new guys in? How things go with the staff this year?
So we lost three and only replaced them with two.
Oh, give
We,
more work for you. Yeah, there
we,
you
of course, it's hard to find teachers and coaches these days,
go.
because of the shortage. But we got two good coaches in. Coach Cloudy came in, and joined the staff from Henderson. He was at Timpson previously to that. Coach Vaughn came in and joined us from Timpson also, and so we're glad to have both of them. They're both doing a great job.
Right, and I know my buddy TJ is always up there doing the filming last year. I guess he's graduated, moved on, hasn't he? So I guess I'm going to have to find somebody else up there.
And TJ has graduated and moved on, and so I talked to him the other day and trying to see if he had to work. I was gonna borrow him one more time, but
Right.
he actually had to work. So but he's still following the Wolves, and he's one of the Wolves' biggest fans. So
I believe that. I definitely believe that. All right, too, coach. As the athletic director there at St. Augustine, you guys, you got a lot of hats that you have to wear. I was talking about, you could use another coach or two, but also some good things that are happening there. How about the new activity center, the basketball thing? Is that going to be ready for this season, or what are we doing with that? Is that going on? What's going on
so that actually probably won't be ready till
next year?
26.
Okay.
Um, they're actually working on it right now. We broke ground first week of school, I think. And so they got to clear it all off now. They're moving dirt and everything is getting pushed around right now. And so it's exciting to see that happening. It's a long time coming. Never thought that we'll be getting a new high school and a new gym in St. Augustine. But thankful that the voters showed up and supported our kids and understood the need of our kids, and we're glad about that.
Yeah, definitely. Because I mean, last year got new turf for the field out there, and a new track too, I believe, right? Yeah, there's that was the things that you definitely wanted to have out there. So it was good for those guys, and the field looks great. And the stadium looks to be in great shape out there. So a lot of good things here, and the folks are really supporting the teachers and everything going on there, I guess.
Yeah, I mean the community is really supportive. We have great leadership, great administration, and so you know your school is always a reflection of your leadership, and so we're moving positively in the right direction, and hopefully we can continue in that direction.
And I was going to ask you, because I know that the realignment of things right there. It kind of changed up. The way some of the teams are in there when it come to all the sports or whatever. But I think it was a pretty good district there to put the way it's gone, especially for football. I think because it made it so great because there's so many good teams right there. That's just you better be ready whenever it comes to Friday night or Thursday night, whenever you're playing, because you can't slash off at any one of these teams you got to play coming up.
You say it's a good district, and the fans say it's a good district, but
You don't.
I was really hoping to go south or west over there with Corrigan and Groveton and some of those guys. That's what I was really hoping for, but um, unfortunately we got put back in the 2A district of doom, and so but that's fine. In order to be the best, you got to beat the best, and for sure, when you make the playoffs out of this district, if you're not beat up, you're surely battle tested and you're ready for a good playoff run. And so, it's gonna be interesting this year. I really think got 5 teams and possibly that could win the district championship.
Yeah.
It's not like last year where Timpson and Garrison was 1A and 1B and far above everyone else, and everybody else was fighting for third and fourth. I really think legitimately almost everybody has a chance to win the district championship, and if you don't show up on Friday night, you'll lose.
Right. Yeah, I remember Friday night coming up here, and I mean, we're getting closer to that. I can't believe we're already ready to go to week number 3 already. It just seems like it rolls right along there pretty quick. So, yeah, you better be ready for it because, I mean, like I said, I've already got to see a few of these teams. I can't wait to see the Wolves out there and get my touchdown howl out there for when the Wolves get a touchdown there against Carlisle coming up. But tell you what, Coach, it's been a lot of fun in there, and I know we're going to be over there for some volleyball coming up too. I got to talk to you about that, and then we got a couple of games scheduled to come over there with to watch for you guys for on NetSN coming up this season. So, how's the volleyball? You got a new volleyball coach. Your wife stepped aside, didn't she?
Yeah, she stepped aside. She's basically full-time administration now, and so we did get a new volleyball coach with Coach Ebarb. He came to us from Hemphill, and so those girls are working hard. Um, I think they go to Leverage Chapel. Oh, we have Leverage Chapel at home on Friday, and
Mhm.
so it'll be exciting for them to continue their growth and to see their success. They're kind of young right now. I think only have one senior
Right.
on the team, and they're playing some freshmen and sophomores, and so they're kind of going through some growing pains right now. But growing pains are never bad when you're in pre-district, and
Right.
growing pains are never bad when you're talented. And all that is just grooming that young talent and getting them ready and teaching them how to win, and so that's the process that they're in right now. And so we're hoping by district they'll be ready to take off.
Yeah, district starts up here in next week or so. So everybody better be ready to roll with that too. And that's some great districts there for some volleyball. We're following, just so you know, we're following San Augustine, Shelbyville, Center, and Timpson in volleyball this year. Every Tuesday night we'll have a Tuesday night volleyball meet right here in NetSN, and then of course our Friday night games. We have some Thursday games, we got some Friday games, Saturday games. We're all over the place, having a lot of fun with it too this year. So we're going to be there. Well, Coach, I tell you what, good luck to you and the guys. And am I in the booth? I got to go upstairs. Well, I'll get the booth there tonight.
Oh,
Friday night.
you're just spot upstairs, man.
I can find my spot upstairs.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. I can get back up there. We can do that. Okay, well, not a problem. That way I know where I'm at and I'm comfortable there in San Augustine for the Wolves. All right, Coach. Good luck to you and the guys. We'll see y'all on Friday night. We'll be right here for the Piney Woods Area Coaches Show right here at the pizzeria on a net. about now? You have me down. Okay. So ready to rock and roll here now. And it'll be a first down and 10 here for San Augustine. As we're going to get a penalty on the kick, and it'll back them up 10 yards. So they'll actually start on the 25-yard line. So first penalty of the night, 10-yard penalty here against the Wolves. It will be Renfro in the backfield. Single back set, back there with it. Looks like it's going to be Nash. And Renfro going to look to pass. Got a man down on the sideline trying to break it. Going to be a little too over the head there. Little away. So 0 for 1 here. So the pass incomplete. Had a man down there. Not able to catch up to him. So they're trying to get that pass out there to number 1. That is Cartwright. In the backfield with, is going to be Nash. In the backfield back there with Renfro. So Renfro, second down and 10, going to hand off to Nash. Nash trying to find some room here to the right sideline. Finds a little bit there. And Nash going to have a nice little run. And he'll take it up there for about 6 yards, making it 3rd down and 4. 3rd down and 4 here for the Wolves. Nash in the backfield once again here. Here's Cartwright going to take the handoff. Now he rolls out, pulls it down. He's got enough room. He's down the sideline. Cartwright is gone there. Not going to catch him. 30, 20, 10. Touchdown.
All right.
Touchdown. Wolves. As Renfro takes it to the house from the 31-yard line. 69 yards for the score. For the touchdown. So the Wolves get on the board first on the 69-yard touchdown run. And the extra point on the way. Kick is up, and it is good, good, good. So the PAT is good. So the Wolves go on top 7-0 here in this first quarter on the 69 touchdown run by Renfro. We'll be back here for the Shelby Savings Bank kickoff. That is coming up right here on a Net SN.
Batters Law Firm is your first choice in personal injury law. Jeff Batters and his staff lead the way in the area with Best of Nacogdoches and Best of Lufkin votes over the last several years. If your case matters, it's got to be Batters.
It's as easy as 1, 2, 3 to see why Blake Furniture is the top furniture company in East Texas. Get the lowest prices and discover our easy in-store financing and low payment plans. Plus, get the fastest delivery in East Texas. Get your credit pre-approved online at blakefurniture.com today.
And we're back here ready to go for the Shelby Savings Bank kickoff, and the touchdown score drive there by the Wolves puts them up 7-0. 4 plays, 27 seconds, 69-yard run there by number 15, Michael Renfro for the Wolves. So ready for the Shelby Savings Bank kickoff, and back deep for the Indians. And number 4. And number 7 back there deep. As a kick ready to go. Kick. And it goes. Bounces over. Number 7 over there, Juan Diaz. He was looking to come up on it, but it bounces over him. Now they're going to pick it up in the end zone and try to run it out. I don't know if that is very well advised. He's probably not going to get a very good talking to from the coach. What is going on there? I don't know. Doggone it. Okay. Well, let's see. Let me check something out here, man. Sorry. Forgive us, folks. We have a little bit of an issue with our camera, and we can't quite figure out exactly what the deal is here. So we're going to try something else here. I don't understand this. So play in the end zone here, coming down to, I know you're still getting some audio out there, folks, for us as we're still streaming it. And it's going to be a safety in the end zone, it looks like here, for the Wolves on that play right there. Okay, let me see something here. So the Wolves are going to end up with a safety on that there, folks. Nope, that didn't do it, did it?
Sorry, folks. We apologize here for the room service equipment. We had something freeze up, so we had to redo some stuff. Okay, so where we are now is we have a safety for the Wolves, and that will now make it a 9-0 ball game. So that's where we are with that. Is the safety there is for reasons unknown. I don't know why that the Carlisle guy decided to carry it out the end zone there. That was not very well advised. And then they ran the play there at about the 2-yard line where we got the camera frozen at, folks. And then the Wolves were able to get them into the end zone for the safety. So it was 9-0 after the safety here. A little bit of inconvenience there with our camera setup. Did you good, Joe? Yeah, good. Let's see. Let's make sure that okay, so nice run back there. So that's going to give a good starting field for this. Back out here with it. Rinfo bringing him right back out. Nash in the back here with it. Okay, first down and 10 here for the Wolves. Look at the basket. Flash coming in out there, so we'll be on the field. The referee decides to do it, then everybody's going to be some PI out there. First down by the Wolves. Won't be a first down there. Looks like we're going to get a penalty flag there on that far end. How about the new helmets for them Wolves? They look really, really good. I like the uniforms here. Yeah, got a new helmet look. That looks really sharp. I did. I think that the PI down there, so the penalty flag is going to take it all the way down. We're coming here for Carlisle. First down and 10 for second and 9. Break on first down. I'm scared to hit anything on that. I don't want to freeze up on me again. First down, here's Renfro. And he's going to hand off to Nash. Nash trying to find his way over that 3-hole, and he'll find some room. He'll take some defenders with him all the way down to about 17-yard line. Second down and 3. Quickly going here and going to hand off to Nash once again, trying to take it up the middle and over to the left side. Stepping up for a first down to the middle. Penalty flag against Carlisle. Coach didn't get behind him, so he's got a first down.
at the 11-yard line, so they can get themselves. First down, so they can't get themselves. Another first down here is they're at the 11-yard line. So Renfro brings them up. Nash to his right side. Going to hand off to Nash. Nash bringing here to the right side. Flips over one defender, takes down to about the 5. So second down and 5 at the 5 for the Wolves. Trying to add to this 9-0 lead here. 6:41 to play here in this first quarter. Making sure you get them on the right team. Giving you a hard time, man. So Renfro ready to go. Handing off. We're going to give it to Nash. Nash been the workhorse here again, and he's going to take it up here, and it'll be close as he takes it right.
Ball spun up around the 4-yard line for the Wolves. Third down and 3.
Down to the 4-yard line still. Third down and about 3 here. And now Nash once again, he's going to run into that defense there by the Indians. Good job stacking them up there at the line. Oh, we were told we didn't have any audio, and that probably happened a little while ago again, but I think we got that fixed too, Brett, so thanks for letting us know. All right, so here we go. We got everything working here. So now that's going to bring up a 4th down and 3 at about the 4-yard line here for the Wolves. They're trying to stick it in the end zone, play a little add-on right here. Renfro with the pass this time, trying to hit it down in the corner on the fade route. Gets up in the corner. It looks like it's going to be a little too far out. Back to Carlisle. 5:40, 5:12. And they'll have it there at about the 4-yard line. Their own 4-yard line. So they're going to go around territory once again here. They'll be run on it. Let's see what we got going on here. So now, Wolves will be on defense. Last time they were defense. They're able to get themselves. All the way. There you go. Okay. Back on defense now. When we changed the camera volume was up over the top of us. That's what he was talking about. So now,
I see.
Now we're ready to go with it. We should be good.
We good?
Yeah, we're good. So 1-yard run there by Price Carlisle. I'll take it up to the 5-yard line there. So it'll be a 2nd down and 9 here for the Indians. Yeah, now we're good there. My apologies, folks, on the audio there, folks, but looks like we're good there. We had a camera freeze up on us, and when we redid it, we had to fix our audio, and so now we should be good. So my apologies, folks. We're ready to rock and roll here. Carlisle, look. Oh, what a stick in the middle. What a catch. Did he hold on to it? He sure did.
Yes,
wow,
he did.
Wow. Camacho, number 11 in the middle, takes a big stick, but he hangs on to the ball on the pass from Ibarra all the way up to the 14-yard line. What a play. Picking up 9. First down for the Indians. Oh, boy, I tell you, what a stink. All righty, so back out of here, Ibarra. Back in shotgun once again. Got to look to pass. Got to throw it over to the far side in the flat. Got a man out there. And he's going to be hit immediately by the Wolves defense. A nice play there by the defense, but a good play out there on that far side. Number 5 on the reception there. That is Trent Eves, number 5. And on the pass play here, they'll get maybe 1 on that one up to the 15. So 2nd down and 9 here for Price Carlisle. And once again, folks, my apologies. Hope we have everything working here on the stream. We had a bit of an issue, but I think we got it all figured out. Thanks for joining us here on NetSN. And Price Carlisle with the ball now with 3:25 to go here in this first quarter. The Wolves lead at 9-0. And Ibarra going to look to hold on to himself, bring it here to the near side, and he is going to be stood up there at about the 17-yard line. He might have got one. I'll give him one. So a 1-yard run right there makes it a 3rd down and about 7 for the Indians. And it looks like we're going to get a timeout onto the field, so that gives us a chance to take a timeout with them. Folks, thanks for joining us here on NetSN. We'll be right back. Timeout on the field, 9-0 St. Augustine with the lead here on a NetSN.
Shelby Savings Bank has a brand new look. They're proud of where they've been, where they came from starting in 1981, but now they're moving forward with locations all over East Texas to serve you. Will Lucas knows that he's standing on the backs of giants that had a vision for the financial future of Shelby County. And he and his staff are taking that future into new directions with things like mobile deposits. It's the same bank, new look. Shelby Savings Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Alrighty, we're back here, folks, ready to go after the timeout. Carlisle back out here on a 3rd down and long from their own 17-yard line. And Ibarra going to look to pass and going to throw it off to the man in the middle there, and it is incomplete, just off the hands of the intended receiver. And a good defensive there by number 14, or number 15, that's a Renfro. So the pass incomplete. First incomplete pass tonight by Ibarra, 4 or 5 or 16 yards. That brings up a 4th down and a long here for the Indians. Ready for a punt situation coming in. Punt on the way. Renfro back deep there at about midfield. He'll let it bounce in front of him. And it'll be covered up there by Carlisle. And good starting field position once again here for the Wolves, as they'll take over with a 2:40 to go here in the first quarter. St. Augustine will get it back. They'll have it a 1st down and 10 on the Price Carlisle 44-yard line. So as Carlisle gets ready to start up here, so the Wolves come out here. Say a big thank you to all of our wonderful sponsors helping us out here with the broadcast each and every week. Batters Law Firm, Hope Medical, Portico, Joe's Car Spa. We also have Watson & Sons Funeral Home, Blake Furniture, Ray Jones Chevrolet, The Pizzeria, Wiggins Family Farms, and Elite Hair Design, plus many others. Here we go. 1st down and 10 here for the Wolf. Nash was the workhorse on that last drive, took it down there and got it down to the 4-yard line. They weren't able to put it in, but they do have a touchdown and a safety to make the 9-0 score that you see so far here in this ball game. Renfro going to hand it off. Come around the edge. And a nice run there by the Wolves. That is DeAndrian Renfro, number 2. And Renfro is going to take it all the way up to the 28-yard line. That's a 14-yard run for another Ray Jones 1st down. That's a 4th one of the night for the Wolves. So a good run there. Gives another 1st down for St. Augustine. They'll have it there as they're moving into Carlisle territory once again, getting down to about 2:25 to go. They stopped the clock there. Nash in the backfield here with Renfro once again. Mosby, number 7 in there, going to hand off to Nash. He'll try to take it around that far side. He turns the corner, still on his feet. Finally going to be hit there at about the 25-yard line on that far side. And that's where they're going to say he's down at the 25 for a gain of 3. So gain of 3 right there makes it a 3rd down and about 5 here for the Wolves. They get the ball sitting right there at about the 24-yard line. We got a penalty flag out there. Didn't see the penalty flag, folks. Sorry about that. Laundry on the field, so that'll negate that play. And we'll have a penalty instead. And that'll back them up to the 33-yard line. 5-yard penalty. Second penalty of the night here on to the Wolves. Brings up a 2nd down. Make that a 3rd down. 2nd down. 16, sorry. So Renfro now has the play. Got a receiver set. Bunch over to that left side of the formation. Nash in the backfield. In pistol. And we're going to get a referee stoppage here. See what the refs are chatting about. Pointing to Price Carlisle side, but I didn't see anybody jump or anything. Everybody just getting ready for the play. So we'll see how things go here as the refereeing crew finally has their chat done. Now we're ready to go. Renfro, Nash in the backfield, pistol formation. Bunch receivers over to that far side. Now Renfro pulls it down. Going to look to run. Over to the far side, down the sideline. Renfro once again. On his horse, he's going to make a great move.
Nice.
But he steps out of bounds to be enough for a 1st down, Wolves. All the way down there around the 10-yard line. I'm going to say inside the 10, maybe down around the 8. We'll see where they mark him down. For to be a 1st down and goal for the Wolves on the run by Renfro. Down about the 8-yard line. That's a 25-yard run. 94 yards on 2 carries for Renfro tonight, and he's got a touchdown. He's got his team down there on a 1st down and goal. And out to Nash. Nash cutting and found. Nice move. Nash, I don't think he was touched. Touchdown.
Wolves are looking good, Larry.
Yeah, they are. As Nash going to take it in on the touchdown run. 8 yards out for the TD. Nash going to get him a touchdown. So the 2nd touchdown run of the night by the Wolves and Nash. And the extra point is good. So now, as we're getting close to the end of the 1st quarter, about a minute and a half left to go, the Wolves will take a 16-0 lead as we go to break. We'll be right back for your kickoff. It's coming up right here on NetSN.
Hey, y'all got a dirty truck.
Well, then take it to Joe's Car Spa for a spa day.
At Joe's, they make 'em shine.
And they're standing by to work with the community.
They was elected best of Shelby County this year, and it's called Joe's, but it probably ought to be called Reed since Reed Grant owns it.
So, Billy Don, when it's time for your car or truck to have a spa day, where do you take it?
I don't know where.
Alrighty, folks, we're back here ready to go for our Shelby Savings Bank kickoff. And I want to say thank you to wherever you're joining us from. I know we got some folks from the Price Carlisle area. Check us out the stream here tonight. We appreciate y'all for checking us out. And right now it's a 16-0 lead for the San Augustine Wolves. As Price Carlisle trying to find, I think they had that one big mistake whenever they tried to come out of that end zone there and they caused a safety. That might have been a little bit changed there, but see if they can rally back here, being down. See if they get a good return on this one. Take it over to that far side. And that is Hernandez. And it's going to be starting field position with 1:23 to play here into the 1st quarter. And they'll get it back, Will. Carlisle. And they'll have it. And a good little return there all the way back up to, I'm going to say the 25. I thought he got a little farther up there. Oh, they're going to say the 25-yard line. So where are you going to start off? 1:23 left to go here in this 1st quarter. As Ibarra going to bring him back out. He's had a pretty good job throwing the ball around. He's got a few different receivers he's throwing the ball to as well this evening. Just been in the shadow of their own end zone a couple of times to see if Carlisle can make a good run here, get a good drive together before the end of this first quarter with 1:23 to go. And a 16-0 Wolves lead as Ibarra brings them back out. Ibarra going to look to pass. Got some time. And he is going to be hit. And hit hard from behind. He wasn't ready for that one. And a nice play there. Number 24 making a big hit right there for the Wolves. That is Watts. Going to be a big stop. And that'll be a nice loss there for the Wolves defense. They've been playing very well. That'll take it back to the 34-yard line. They had it at the 40. I'm sorry. I don't know. They had it at the 24. So that's a loss of 6. So that brings up a second down and about 16 here for the Indians. As Hernandez in the backfield here with Ibarra. Ibarra going to look to pass. He's being flushed out of pocket once again. This time he's got some room. He finds some room. He gets a man in the middle of the field and cannot make the play there as it's knocked away there at the 45-yard line for an incomplete pass. So that pass incomplete. Brings up a third down and long here for the Indians, stopping the clock with about 25 seconds left to go here to the end of the first quarter. And Carlisle needing a first down. I think they've only got one first down so far here in this ballgame. They need a first down here.
Yeah, it's a tough one to miss when you're down by 16.
Yeah, they definitely need a big first down right here. So here we go, Ibarra once again with a third down and long. Gonna look to do a little end around here, and then not being fooled at all are the Wolves. What a great play there. Cracking it down for the Wolves, number 22. That is Andrew Nash, and that's going to be a big loss. There's a nice try there by Carlisle, but Nash is able to sniff that out, and that's an even bigger loss back to the 30-yard line for 4 more.
Looks like the end of the first quarter.
So at the end of the first quarter, it is going to be a 16-0 ball game. The Wolves will have the lead. We'll be right back here for the second quarter. It's coming up right here on Net.
Struggling with mobility, chronic pain, work, or sports injury? At Azalea Orthopedics, our team of highly trained physicians specialize in complete orthopedic care, pain management, sports medicine, physical medicine, and rehabilitation. If you've sustained a bone or joint injury, have mobility or movement problems, struggle with pain, contact Azalea Orthopedics. We're conveniently located across East Texas, serving 18 counties. When visiting your doctor, urgent care, or hospital, you have a choice. Demand Azalea. At Azalea Orthopedics, your health is our priority.
So many things get started at Pizzeria. You start your party off with a pizza from the pizzeria. You get your celebration started. You get your season started. For a lot of us, our passion with pizza started at the pizzeria, a tradition since 1960s. It's the Pizzeria just off the square in Center.
Alrighty, we're back here ready to go for the second quarter. How about that Happy Tales adoption there in Shelby County there, Joe? I tell you what, we had they reached out to the community for some dog food, and the community stood up and hooked them up real good. So Happy Tales Adoption Center, hey, get on out there. They've had some adoptions this week and food donations and stuff. That's really cool to see that everybody's supporting the animal shelter of Shelby County. That's Happy Tales Adoption Center right here in Center.
And boy, do we need them.
Yes, we do. They're doing some work. You talked to Miss who's that? Miss Annika?
Yeah, Annika.
And
yeah,
she's doing some stuff.
Today.
She's doing some stuff around the ministries. Oh, that's over the head there onto the snap, way high.
Oh.
And the kicker trying to get it away. Nice job there by the kicker. He does get it away. And boy, I tell you, it went way ahead over his head. But it was a good job there by the kicker for Price Carlisle, as he was able to finally wrangle it up. And he actually gets it into San Augustine territory. So good job right there.
Yeah, that could have ended up a lot worse.
Yes, it could. So San Augustine will have it on their end here at the 47-yard line. Just underway here for the second quarter. And it will be Renfro and Nash in the backfield once again here for the Wolves. Coming up at halftime, Farmer State Bank halftime. We'll talk a little bit more about those good folks at Happy Tales. And we'll have the bands. I do believe we'll have some band performances out here. And we were hoping for an interview with the superintendent, but we weren't able to catch up with Dr. Lippman. But maybe we can next week. We'll see. But we'll have lots of good stuff here coming up for you at halftime. All right, so now empty in the backfield here is Renfro. And now bringing the man in motion. That's Mosby. Renfro. All kinds of time. Going to look to pass in the middle of the field. It's off the hands of the receiver. And in the air now. That could have been intercepted there, but it was a good thing.
I thought it was a good pass, actually. I mean, he had to get it up there and get it away from him.
Yeah, it's a good pass, but just out the receiver's hands, making it incomplete. So 0 for 2 passing the ball so far tonight here for Renfro. That'll stop the clock. 11:49 to go here in this first half. As the Wolves, they can play a little add-on right here. Pistol formation for the Wolves here with Nash in the backfield to the right side. And a snap for Renfro. Going to hand off to Nash. Nash going to take a power running right up the middle.
Nice.
Love to see that kind of power running right there. Good job there by the Price defense, the Carlisle defense, to stag him up there once he got into that second level. But they stopped him at the 46-yard line for a good little run there by Nash. 7. He's got 7 carries for 39 yards and a touchdown tonight, does Nash. That brings up a second down and 3 here for the Wolves. And out to Nash once again. Nash going to find some room here around the left side. He'll take it down.
Did he make it?
Oh, he's going to get one guy to beat. And a good job taking him down there. I believe that was number 15 for Carlisle. Willing to stop there. Aiden Martin makes a good stop. But a good run here by Nash as he takes it all the way down to the 19, maybe the 20-yard line on a good run, 26 yards. $65 yards now. It's another first down here for the Wolves. And there's a pitch out here. And not going to pick up much on that one. Second down and 9. So second down and 9 here for the Wolves, keeping that clock rolling. Now down to 10.5 to go here as Nash will be in the backfield here, pistol formation for San Augustine. And we're going to get a stop here by the ref. That's going to be an offsides on the Wolves. Third penalty of the night for them. They're down to 20 yards on 3 penalties. So an offsides here on the Wolves. We'll back them up 5. That'll bring up a second down and 15 now for San Augustine. So the Wolves right back at it here, ready to go. Back to pistol formation. Renfro ready for the snap. Checking out the defense. Good job there, stopping. I believe he's only a sophomore. Renfro is a sophomore. We got some good. Oh, nice job by Nash once again. Oh, right up to about the 5-yard line. Another good saving tackle there by the Indians as Nash takes it up to about the 5 on another good run there for 20 more yards. Find Nash down to the 5 for a first down and goal from the 5. So the play once again going quick here are the Wolves, and this time the Indians back there in the backfield to stop that play. And Renfro not going anywhere on the stop by number 51. Did I see a penalty flag coming in there? Brandon Garza, number 51, making that stop. As Renfro not able to get much. I think he lost a couple on that play back to about the 8-yard line. So that brings up looks like they're going to call it a third down. Nope.
First and 5, it says.
Should be, yeah, but it should be like a second and goal at the 5, I do believe.
That's what I have.
Second and goal at the 8 is where it should be after that loss on that play. So it should be a second and goal from the 8-yard line. No, now they moved it up to the 4. But I thought, I thought he had a loss on that play
Now
back
it
to the
says
8th.
1st and 4.
So maybe there was a penalty there, didn't see. And half the distance and a first down here for the Wolves. Okay. So that's what we got. Just a formation with Nash in the backfield here with Renfro. First and goal from the good job here by Bryce Carlisle. They got in the backfield. Great job there by the defense. Reading that one, had a lot of Indians in the backfield right there. Good stop there by the Indians. That's another stop. That's going to take it to a second and goal back to the 10. That's a loss of 6. So now a second down and goal here from about the 9-10 yard line, looks like. As taking a long look on to the sideline here. Don't have the play clock rolling yet. The game clock. Oh, they got the referees over having a chat. That's what it is. I didn't see them over there having a little congregation there over there in the corner. So do we have the Jeopardy theme on there we need to play? So we'll see what the referee has to say right here. Okay, now we're set and ready to play. I guess they just need to talk about what they were going to buy somebody for the wedding gift or something. I'm not for sure. So here we go. All the way back now to the 8-yard line. It's a second down and goal from the 8 here for the Wolves. Renfro hands off to Nash, and once again that Indian defense is right there in the middle. Once again, not letting Nash get anywhere.
Nothing.
Back to the line of scrimmage at the 9. So no gain on that play. So that brings up a third down and goal right around the 10-yard line. Looks like we're going to get a timeout onto the field, and that's what we got here with 8:47 to go. We'll take a timeout with them. Stay with us, folks, as the Wolves are driving once again. See if they can put it in the end zone when we come back right here on NetSN.
Aurora Concepts, Primary Care Center, and just behind it, Medical Specialist Center, is a team supervised by Dr. Jane Todd and led by Don Barnes. They're professionals. They provide good family care to everyone in the family. They're also your center for testing and vaccinations. When there's something wrong and you don't know what, call Aurora Concepts.
Sparky D's Bargain Store. Who are we? We're an online auction store on Facebook. Find our page on Facebook. There you'll find a post for our weekly auction. If you find an item you like, place your bid and you could be a big winner and save yourself lots of money. We're on Facebook only for our weekly auctions. We're located in Center, Texas. Check us out on Facebook. It's Sparky D's Bargain Store, where we will save you more.
Alrighty, folks, we're back here ready to go here after the timeouts. And the Wolves ready here. You got a big butch set over to that far side of the formation. Renfro looking here to the near side. Now puts it up. Got his man down there. What a catch in the end zone. And it's a touchdown.
Nice throw.
And in the far corner there onto the throw from Renfro. And looks like we might have a penalty flag out there. And it's going to be against the Wolves. They're going to be holding, so they'll bring that one back. And so that'll make it an even longer third down and goal for St. Augustine after the penalty flag here. And that's going to take it back. That's a 10-yard penalty there on the hold. 4 penalties for 30 yards so far for the Wolves. Good long drive started on their own 47-yard line here for the Wolves. And now they'll have it on a third down and goal from all the way around to the 20-yard line. And Renfro going to be flushed out of the pocket. Puts his up in the air. Got his man. It's out of the hands of the receiver there at about the 8-yard line. And a good job here by Carlisle. They make a good stop. And that will maybe force a field goal attempt here by the Wolves. We'll see. So the field goal now may be ready here for St. Augustine, as the Wolves going to have their kicker out there. And that is number 10. That is Joe Barrios. And his kick is up, and it is good. But we got a penalty flag before the kick. And that kick was good, but I do believe that may be another penalty here against the Wolves. That was a good kick there, Barrios. He knocked it through from way out there, so he may have to kick it a little farther here. We'll see. So we'll see what the referee says here. Another penalty against the Wolves. That's going to back them up even farther. As they're chatting about it there. Let's see where they're going to back them up to. The 25. So it's definitely a penalty flag they called out there, but he's having a little big discussion about it. So, all right. So we got back to the 25-yard line. Another 5-yard penalty here for the Wolves. All right. So now we're going to try it again here. And see what they're going to do. They're going to try the kick again. This time it would be from the 32, be about a 42-yarder from right about here. That's what they're going to try to do. And it looks like they're going to here. The 32-yard line, going to try the field goal. Barrios nailed the last one. So they back him up a few yards here. And let's see if he can knock this one through. So here comes the snap for the 42-yard field goal on the way. Kick is up, and it is
perfect kick. No.
Just off the mark there on the far side. So we got another penalty flag out there, of course.
It looked like it was going right through from here.
It did. It looked like it was good from here, that's for sure. And this penalty is going to be now against Carlisle. So with that, how are we going to get? I'm not sure. Now the Wolves are changing personnel here. So I guess now we're going to try the field goal once again, a little bit closer. All right, so we'll eventually get this worked out here. Barrios hit it. Now they give him that back there, so he'll have it there to the 20. So now we'll be at the 27, so it'll be a 37-yard field goal now. So they moved him up a little bit here, see if he can knock it through. Hit the first one, missed the second one. Let's see if he can knock this third one through.
Could be third time's a charm.
There
Let's
you
see.
go. And that one's blocked by Carlisle this time. And, yeah, that's the way that's going to end right there. So it's going to be a turnover on downs after the blocked kick. And a scrum out there for the ball, but it is a dead ball. So the punt, the field goal, is blocked. So a good drive there by the Wolves, but it ends in a blocked field goal. So it will go over to Carlisle. We'll get it back here with 8:12 to play. End of the first half. And Carlisle will get it back. And a good stop right there by the Indians. Nice job. So now first down and 10 here for Carlisle as Ibarra brings them out. Going to hand off Hernandez, trying to find some room there in the middle. He'll get a few across the 30-yard line. And the ball was out. We've got a fumble. And it looks like it's going to be San Augustine ball. At least that's what they're saying. And that's what it's going to be. It's a fumble. So the first turnover of the night comes by way here of Carlisle. So that'll give it back to San Augustine here. 8:05 to play here in the half, leading at 16-0 right now, and they'll have it now at the 33-yard line of Price Carlisle. All right, so now the Wolves, after 3 field goal attempts, hitting one and getting one blocked and then missing one, and pretty much had the trifecta right there. They get it back on the fumble. Shotgun this time for Renfro and Nash in the backfield. Bringing Mosby in motion. Taking handoff. Going downfield. Got his man down there. What a catch. What a catch.
Right off his back.
Into the edge right there. What a catch there by the Wolves. Now, let's see. Make sure that I got that number right on there.
That's a highlighter there, boy.
That was a great catch right there. That's number 6 for the Wolves. Who's number 6? Clifton. Jaden Clifton, number 6, goes up against a 33-yard touchdown pass.
Total concentration.
So the extra point is up, and it is good, good, good. So the PAT is good. So that's going to make it a 20. Is that 28? 28-0 score? No, it should be 24, should it?
Says 23 on the scoreboard.
Should be 24 after the extra point. All right, so there we go. So we'll be right back with the Shelby Savings Bank kickoff. Stay with us, folks. We'll be right back here on NetSN.
JBA Financial Services brings you Coach Talk, and there's a reason for that. John Black knows that when you're preparing for an important game, you need a plan, and they'd like to be a part of the details, the X's and O's of that plan. He's put together a good team, a coaching staff that would help you and your family get where they want to go. At JBA Financial Services, they're working to secure your family's future. At Hope Community Medicine, they believe that more than medicine is needed when providing quality care for their patients. With locations throughout East Texas, the vision is to give hope to those who seek a better life by caring for their body, mind, and soul, and not about their ability to pay. Through the network of staff and locations, Hope seeks to be primary provider of medical, dental, and behavioral health. Because the difference that Hope makes is the difference between night and day. Hope Community Health.
Alrighty, we're back here ready to go for our Shelby Savings Bank kickoff, folks. Thanks for joining us wherever you are out there. And it's now a 24-0 lead here for the Wolves. Barrios ready for the kick, and he'll kick it off straight away. And a good kick taken there at about the goal line. Finding some room here. And a nice job bringing it back. And finally pushed out of bounds. And that was number 5 right there. That is Trent Eves. And they'll give a good starting field position here to Carlisle. They'll have it with 7:48 to play here in the half. And they'll have it first down and 10. And we got a penalty flag out there. We got some laundry on the field. It's all the way back there at about the 20-yard line. That's usually the place for holding right there. And it looks like the back judge going to take it back 10 from the 20. So it looks like they'll be starting off at their own 10-yard line. Fumbled last time they had it down here, and Carlisle's got to find a way to get a good drive going on here, get some points on the board here for halftime. Coming up next week, folks, we'll be right back here. It's West Sabine Tigers will be in town to take on the St. Augustine Wolves. And then we get ready for district play.
That's
it's on after it's on right now. But I mean, it's really on next week. So here we go as the Indians come out here for a first down and 10 from their own 10-yard line. Ibarra with a Meja in the backfield. Ibarra going to hold himself, take it over to that far side. And he got the first down. Nice job of running over there in that far side. That's a nice down. That's number 5 on that carry. That is Eves. So Eves gets him another first down. Gets a first down here for Carlisle. They definitely need that. That's their 3rd one of the night. So that'll take it all the way up to the 24-yard line for a first down and 10. A 14-yard run right there by Eves. First down and 10 here for the Indians. Ibarra. Shotgun going to hand off.
Right down the middle.
Side, finding some room here in the middle. And finally tackled and brought down there. That's number 11. That's Camacho on that run.
Boy's a good little runner.
And he run right downhill. That's what you got to do here for the Indians. It takes it up to the 33-yard line. So he'll pick up 9. It's going to be enough for a Ray Jones first down. That's number 4. So here we go. Staying in the backfield there is Camacho, number 11. Ibarra going to bring the man in motion from the left to the right side. Now Ibarra's going to follow Camacho over to that left side. Turn the corner there, but the Wolves real quick to the edge, and he's going to lose a few as he gets pushed back.
I think he fumbled the ball.
Did he fumble the ball? I thought maybe he just got pushed back. Maybe he went after. You might be right because he shouldn't let him
went after it.
Shouldn't let him go all the way back that far, but it is going to be a loss. But it looks like he jumps back on it. So a loss on the play. That takes him all the way back to the 25-yard line. That's a loss of 8. So loss of 8 on that play. Keeping that clock now rolling under 6 minutes to go. 23-0. Should be 24, I do believe. No, 16-7 is 23. You're right. That's my. Oh, he got hit as he let it go. And it might have been intercepted, but incomplete pass. He got hit right as he let it go, did Ibarra. That was Mosby in the backfield. And the pass is going to be incomplete over in that far side. And they're going to say that trying to say that they intercepted it down there, but I don't think the referees are hearing that. So we'll see what they decide to do here, but it is going to be a 3rd down and long here for the Indians, as they'll have it. Right there at the 25-yard line. So 3rd down and long here for the Indians. Camacho staying in the backfield here. Ibarra going to look to pass. Right across the middle. Intercepted in the middle of the field.
Nice move.
Taking it back there, and it's going to be intercepted. Take it back into about the 25-yard line by the Wolves. Coming out with it is Renfro on the INT. That's the 2nd turnover by Carlisle here in this first half. And St. Augustine will get it back in very excellent field position once again here after the interception. Renfro taking it all the way back up to the 25-yard line. So 26-yard line. So that's where Wolves will take over on their own 26-yard line with a 5:02 to play here in the first half.
They certainly couldn't afford that, Larry.
Definitely didn't need that one at all. They were just starting to really put some stuff together. They had a good stop there on 4th down and everything. So on defense. So definitely didn't need that one right there. Ibarra done a good job moving the ball around. He made some good passes, and that one just in the middle of the field. And didn't see him coming across the middle of the field there. Renfro picks it off. So here we go. Shotgun for Renfro. Nash in the backfield. Renfro looking to pass. Rolls over here to the side. Now pulls it down. Down the sideline, out running a couple. Takes it down to about the 23-yard line for a nice run there by Renfro. "94 yards on 4 carries and a touchdown for Renfro." He had a big 69-yard run earlier in this game. So now they'll go back into pistol formation with Nash. Going to take the handoff. Nash taking over the right side. He'll find some hole there. And still bouncing around now. Take it to the edge. And Nash is going to find the edge to the outside.
Oh.
And he may be taken right down right before the end zone. And they're going to say he's out of bounds there at about the 1 or 2 yard line.
That's what it looks like.
Looks like they're going to say he's out just before he got in there. So a nice run down to the 2. For 21 more for Nash. He's right at 100 yards. And that's another Ray Jones first down. That's 7 on the night here for the Wolves. So our first down and 10. Or first down and goal, I should say, for the Wolves. Renfro handing off to Nash. Nash fights his way in, and he'll take it in and bulldoze his way into the touchdown for the Wolves. And it's a touchdown, Nash, from 2 yards out. So his second rushing touchdown of the night. And he puts it in the end zone on the rushing touchdown. So now that will make it a 29-0 ball game here as we get ready for Barrios and the extra point attempt. As the Wolves will take a big lead here with about 5 minutes left to go here in this first half. Barrios with the kick up, and it is good, good, good. So there we go. As we will be right back for our 7 Savings Bank kickoff, as the Wolves now make it a 30-0 ball game here with about 5 minutes to go till halftime, right here on a Net SN.
Batters Law Firm is your first choice in personal injury law. Jeff Batters and his staff lead the way in the area with best of Nacogdoches and best of Lufkin votes over the last several years. If your case matters, it's got to be Batters.
Joaquin Tire in Joaquin, Texas. Family owned and operated with new and used tires, general mechanics, and road services. Jesse and his team is proud to serve the community with car, truck, and commercial and ag vehicle tires. They're located in Joaquin at the 84 and Highway 7 split. Call the shop today to make an appointment at 936-269-9516. That's 936-269-9516. Joaquin Tire is a proud sponsor of Game of the Week. Stop in and see them today for all of your new and used tire needs.
All righty, we're back here, folks. And hey, Joe, you got something you need to read right there?
Yeah, sure. If I can find it here.
Yeah, read real quick there.
We'd like to say thanks to our pregame, halftime, and postgame sponsors across all Watlington Shires Pierce Productions. Tonight, they include Wright Chrysler, Dodge Jeep, Hope Medical, Ray Jones Chevrolet, Farmers State Bank, Elite Hair Design, Wiggins Farm, Blake Furniture, and Aurora Concepts. And we appreciate all these sponsors and their support of our area athletics.
Yes, we do. Thank you so very much. Ready to go for the kick. And here we go. As it will be a kick into the end zone for the touchback. And Carlisle will have it there. Start. Good fielding position. 4 plays and just over 10 seconds. No, so just over 20 seconds. 22 seconds to be exact, and a 2-yard run by Nash for the touchdown scoring there for the Wolves. All right, so here we go, and we're going to get a re-kick here. We got a penalty flag out there. Got some laundry on the field here at about the 42-yard line. Just close it. Click down here. Just click right here. There you go. All right, so not a re-kick, and they get the flag from the 42, and they put it down, and it will be at the 30-yard line. Their own 30-yard line will be Carlisle. First down and 10. And with 4:54 left to go, sounds like a good motor in this first half. Going to hand off. Oh, the Wolves defense right there, though, to stuff that one coming up the middle. And, boy, I tell you, just a big Holman. All those guys getting up in there on that run. As number 11, once again, that is Camacho. Trying to find some room there, but I don't think he was able to find very much. I'm going to say he got back to the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play. Second down and 10 here for the Indians. Price Carlisle at their own 30-yard line. Getting that clock rolling. Shotgun here for Ibarra is going to find some room here to the near side, but a nice job on the tackle that coming through and making a great play there for the Wolves. Number 4, that is Jalen Jackson for the loss. And that's going to take it back to the 29-yard line, just a 1-yard loss. But that brings up a 3rd down and 11 here for Price Carlisle. So Ibarra brings him to the line once again. Going to look to pass. He rolls over here to the near side. Going to put it up. Got his man down here at the sideline. And it's going to be incomplete here on the intended pass there to number 14 for the Indians. So the incomplete pass, tried to get it there to Joseph Mahia. I hope I'm saying that right. So the incomplete pass. That's not right. Should be 4 of 8 for 16 yards. There we go. camera issue tonight, folks. All right. Ready for the punt for the Indians. A low snap. But going to get the punt away this time. And Renfro going to let it bounce in front of him. And it'll take a good roll here for the Indians before they finally down it there at about the 30-yard line on a good punt by Carlisle. I'll take it all the way down to the 30-yard line. So St. Augustine will take it over here with their own 30-yard line, and there will be 3:12 left to go here in the half. And the Wolves right now lead it by a score of 30-0. 3:12 to go. They'll get it back here. First down and 10 on their own 30-yard line. And, talk a little bit about Happy Tales Adoption Center here. The Shelby County Shelby County Animal Shelter is now Happy Tales Adoption Center. And like I said, folks, I want to say a big thank you to the community. They really stepped up and got some food and everything out there for the animals and stuff. So it's been really cool to have that in town thanks to everybody that supports Happy Tales Adoption. So here we go. First down at 10. Renfro's going to empty out to the backfield. He's got Mosby in the slot over here this side now. Oh, he's going to find him in the middle. What a play.
Oh,
Nobody saw him coming in the middle right up the
Good
seam.
night.
Bye. That was a beautiful play there by the Wolves. And, I mean, they didn't even see him coming across it in the middle right there. And what a play. That was number 4, Jalen Jackson. I do believe that's who that was. And Jackson is going to catch it there. I mean, he just took it right there.
I had a good feeling in pregame just watching the Wolves practice that they were going to dominate tonight.
So the extra point on the way here from Barrios ready to go. It's now 36-0. Trying to make it 37 here, and on a 70-yard touchdown play here to Jackson from Renfro. And that will do it there to make it a 37-0 ball game with right at 3 minutes to go. We'll be right back here for the kickoff coming up right here on a NetSN.
At Watson & Sons, their family serves your family. It begins with their facilities, their inviting and warm chapel, and their elegant lobby, and their unique product room where you can shop for the choices your tribute requires. They've been serving your family at Watson & Sons since Scott built it in 1998, but their family has been serving you for over a century. At Hope Community Medicine, they believe that more than medicine is needed when providing quality care for their patients. With locations throughout East Texas, the vision is to give hope to those who seek a better life by caring for their body, mind, and soul, and not about their ability to pay. Through the network of staff and locations, Hope seeks to be primary provider of medical, dental, and behavioral health. Because the difference that Hope makes is the difference between night and day. Hope Community Health.
All righty, folks, we're back here, and we're going to see if we can get in on some batter scoreboard coming up here as well. We'll get some of those scores out there for you. Batter scoreboard, because when your case matters, it's batters. 14-14 between Center and North DeSoto. No score between Joaquin and Tinha right now, and I don't have anything for Garrison and Anahuac either. 28-14, Palestine Westwood over Timpson right now. Here's a good kick being taken back here. And, some smacking going on there, bringing it up there about the 22-yard line. And somebody got a good hit going on out there. All right, so as I said, Palestine Westwood up 28-14. Beckville 28-14 over Harmony. We have, let's see, we got any more scores down here? We got Overton over Sims Bowie, 29-0. Shelbyville and Wascom, no score there. And I know that Carthage and Texarkana, Liberty Island, no score right there either. Is it your batter scoreboard? Is when your case matters, go to batters. All right, so Carlisle will get it back after the one-play touchdown. 70-yard pass to number 4, Jackson. So Carlisle will get it back here with a 2:53 to play. And they'll have it first down and 10 on their own 22-yard line. So Ybarra brings them back out, ready to go here, first down. Going to hand off. Camacho trying to find some room there up the middle. And he runs right into that Wolves defense. And the Wolves defense right there in the interior has done a great job as they hold him up to no yardage right there. So those big the guys in the middle there. You got Terry Cooper, Trayvonte Holman, Jalen Kirksey, number 62. Those three big guys right up front there, they have been taking care of business here for the Wolves. Into the middle. Yeah, I got it. I need to change the battery. So a loss right there. Pick up a couple. Dick Camacho, he'll pick up a couple more here as he gets across the 25-yard line up to the 27. So that'll bring up down a 3rd down and 5. As that clock will roll down to a minute 40 left to go here. And looking to just take some time off the clock here, maybe are the Indians as they look to hopefully put something together here before the end of the half or get into that halftime, make some good adjustments and come out here and have a good start to the second half. As it will be St. Augustine getting the ball to start the second half as well. Ibarra. And out Camacho once again. And he'll bring it up to about the 30, maybe the 31-yard line for a few more.
Notice how low to the ground that he
I like the way he
gets
runs
when he's running.
Yeah, he runs really well.
His torso's like vertical to the ground.
That's why you got to do it.
That's it.
So under a minute to go here, and it's a 4th down and 1 here for the Indians. They're going to let that clock roll all the way down, I do believe. And coming up here at halftime, they'll call it timeout. Coming up here at halftime, folks, we got a Farmer State Bank halftime festivities, and we were hoping to have an interview with the superintendent, but we didn't get that taken care of this week. But we definitely will have the band performances for you, and so stay tuned for that, as we got all kinds of good stuff coming away in our Farmer State Bank pregame halftime show that's coming up for you. Stay with us for that right here on NetSN.
Joaquin Tire in Joaquin, Texas. Family owned and operated with new and used tires, general mechanics, and road services. Jesse and his team is proud to serve the community with car, truck, and commercial mag vehicle tires. They're located in Joaquin at the 84 and Highway 7 split. Call the shop today to make an appointment at 936-269-9516. That's 936-269-9516. Joaquin Tire is a proud sponsor of Game of the Week. Stop in and see them today for all of your new and used tire needs.
Hey, y'all got a dirty truck.
Well, then take it to Joe's Car Spa for a spa day.
At Joe's, they make them shine.
And they're standing by to work.
Welcome to the Wright Chrysler.
But that's not what we wanted to do, was it? That's all right. Here we go. Coming back here after the timeout. And about 32 seconds left to go here. So 4th down and short here for the Indians of Carlisle. They're going to go for it here. Going to bring a bar in. He's going to push the pile up, and I don't think he's going to get there, as the Wolves' defense is going to stand him up there at the hole and not allow him to get any yardage here. And it's a 4th down stop here for the St. Augustine Wolves. That's a turnover on downs, and the Wolves will get it back here. Just 26 seconds left to go here until halftime. And it will be a 1st down and 10 there from the 31-yard line, but Coach could be content with just sitting on the ball here with a 37-0 lead here and get into halftime. So we'll see what Coach Barnes decides to do here. Brings the guys out. And back in pistol formation. Renfro looking to pass. Going to put it up. Nobody down there for that one. Incomplete pass.
He had plenty of time to get that pass off, too.
Yeah, he did. So the pass incomplete. 4 of 9 for, I'm sorry, that's not right. 3 of 7 for 61 yards. I'm sorry. Yeah. 104 yards is what it is here for Renfro. 2nd down after the incomplete pass. Going to hand off to Nash. Nash take it over to the right side, turns it up, and he's going to be stood up there at about to the 27-yard line. That should do it here for the first half, and they're going to stop the clock. Who's going to call a timeout? So the Wolves are going to call a timeout. Okay, so we'll take a quick timeout with them. You're watching Wolves football and the Wolves and Price Carlisle here on the NetSN, folks.
Struggling with mobility, chronic pain, work, or sports injury? At Azalea Orthopedics, our team of highly trained physicians specialize in complete orthopedic care, pain management, sports medicine, physical medicine, and rehabilitation. If you've sustained a bone or joint injury, have mobility or movement problems, struggle with pain, contact Azalea Orthopedics. We're conveniently located across East Texas, serving 18 counties. When visiting your doctor, urgent care, or hospital, you have a choice. Demand Azalea. At Azalea Orthopedics, your health is our priority.
So the Wolves call timeout here with about 15 seconds left to play in this first half. Trying to play a little add-on here in a 3rd down and about 6 after a 4-yard run there by Nash before this play. Ready to go here. Who knows? Maybe they'll try to get 1 or 2, maybe call another timeout, see if they can put Barrios back out there, see if he can knock down another field goal. Here's another run by Nash. He's at the 10, going to try to get in the end zone. And with 7 seconds left, he's going to be out of bounds there at about the 5-yard line. And a good run there by Nash. So the Wolves set up on a 1st down and goal at the 5. $22 more yards there for Nash. He's got 15 carries for 128 yards so far tonight and 2 touchdowns rushing the ball. And with 7 seconds left, could have 1 more rushing touchdown here before we get in at halftime. So Nash will be in the backfield here as they're going to get a penalty flags all over the place. So they're going to call a game, delay a game against the Wolves. Okay. So now we're going to bring Barrios out here, and he's going to try the field goal.
He's been a pretty busy boy.
Yeah, I mean, he had 3 attempts at it earlier, folks, and he made one from about 32. Then they backed him up to 42, and he missed that one just a little to the left. Then they gave him the 10 yards back, and he tried it again, and then they blocked it. So here he is here trying to now knock down how about a 26-yarder? And that should be no problem for him. And it's good. So the point out of the field goal is good, and that should end in the half, and it will. So the field goal good. So that will be a 37-0 lead here for St. Augustine as we get ready to go to halftime. So halftime festivities coming up, brought to us by Farmers State Bank, folks. So stay with us for that. But Joe here, let's talk a little bit quickly here. So we always like to talk about the good folks at Happy Tails Adoption. I know we talked a little bit about it a little while ago. But Happy Tails Adoption Center is the animal shelter in Shelby County. Of course, we had,
It's the only animal shelter.
Yeah, it's the only animal shelter around there. And so, of course, we had a little bit of thing. We're not going to go into all the details. We had some pups and stuff like that that caused a little bit of problem there, but that was taken care of by our local folks and got everything taken care of really, really well. I want to say thank you to the police department and everybody that was involved. They did the best they could, and they got it all taken care of. And the good folks at Happy Tails Adoption, they've got some great pets out there, great facility.
They are jam-packed.
And they're jam-packed out there.
In the lobby.
Yep.
All through the building.
So if you have the opportunity and you're looking to get yourself a new dog or maybe even a cat, they may have some of those out there. If you have some time to donate to go out and walk dogs, even, if you can buy a bag of food once a week or something like that or anything like that, it'll be very blessed to be able to do that if you get that opportunity. That's really, really nice. And I have to tell you, I saw that they got a couple dogs adopted this week, but they also got some other ones coming in there too. So help out any way you can there in Shelby County. Another thing too, over in Panola County. Now we've talked a few times. There's a gentleman's name is Mark Potter. He's an old Army, he's an old military guy.
That's right. You
retired military guy.
Right.
And he does this over in Carthage. He does it at his own property, a lot of it out of his own pocket. He gets some good folks to deliver some wood that he can build pens with. He's got a lot of dogs over there too, and that's in the Panola and the Carthage area. So if you know Mark, if you can find him on Facebook, his name is Mark Potter. He's a great guy, and he don't pull no punches. He's all for the dogs. That's what I like about him right there. And so he does a great job over there. So he's another person. If you get that opportunity over in Panola County to help out, that would be great.
Right.
So we really appreciate that. So that's part of our Happy Tales right there. We got the band coming up. So I'll tell you what, we're going to just leave this right here, and then we'll back out as the Price Carlisle band will come up, and we'll be back as we continue with our Farmer State Bank halftime festivities. Stay with us, folks, right here on NetSN, as it's a 40-0 lead for St. Augustine over Price Carlisle here on your Friday night under the lights.
Now let's look at these on 264, Tennessee God, twirl, and flag line. On flag line, senior, Yadmin Martinez. Junior, Maria Villanueva. Junior, Sarah Garza. Junior, Merlin Hyman. Junior, Merlin Sanchez. Sophomore, Jalen Yanez. And sophomore.
Serving our communities for over a century, Farmers State Bank continues to meet the financial needs of East and Central Texas. With roots that run deep, Farmers State Bank serves as a source of financial strength to meet the needs of our neighbors. From a comprehensive range of financial products to individual service.
Snappers, their performance of the game, you will all appeal.
Check one.
Is Allison Garza. And our flag member of the week is Jessica Hernandez. The twirling and flag lines are under the direction of Miss Lady here. That's all right. Yeah. Sort of thing about the nature. You're from my center. Let's see your bar and I'm doing. Prepare all the room, in the direction of 250. Assistant directors are gathering engagement and I declare them. Superintendent of Carlisle ISD is Richard Josh Johnson. High school principal, Leonard Barber, and junior high principal, Paul Hedges. We would like to thank you for your support and attention to tonight's halftime performance.
The rich tradition of Farmer State Bank. In 1904, a handful of investors put up $25,000. From that initial investment, imagine the generations of lives that have been touched by Farmer State Bank. At Watson & Sons, their family serves your family. It begins with their facilities, their inviting and warm chapel, and their elegant lobby, and their unique product room where you can shop for the choices your tribute requires. They've been serving your family at Watson & Sons since Scott built it in 1998, but their family has been serving you for over a century.
Hey, y'all got a dirty truck.
Well, then take it to Joe's Car Spa for a spa day.
At Joe's, they make 'em shine.
And they're standing by to work with the community.
They was elected best of Shelby County this year, and it's called Joe's, but it probably ought to be called Reed since Reed Grant owns it.
So, Billy Don, when it's time for your car or truck to have a spa day, where do you take it?
I don't know where.
Wright Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Center has the new and used vehicles that you're looking for. If your vehicle needs service, stop by WrightChryslerDodgeJeep.com and get your service appointment and also shop online. Then come on down and let the guys make a great deal for you. And our knowledgeable staff will not let you leave without knowing everything about your new or used vehicle. Wright Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram supports all the students of the Piney Woods.
Halftime entertainment with the St. Augustine ISD Majorettes. The 2024-2025 Majorettes are Senior Head Majorette, Julia Jenkins. Senior Majorette, Shar Moody. Sophomore Majorette, Zoe Poole. Sophomore Majorette, Cynthia Garner. Sophomore Majorette, Destiny Diggles. Freshman Majorette, Adeline Duarte. Freshman Majorette, Nevaeh Bridgeford. And freshman Majorette, Sierra Smith. The hit song, Friday Night by Katy Perry. plan.
Alrighty, folks, back here in our Farmers State Bank halftime festivities is the band's performance brought to you by Farmers State Bank. Let's go over some of these halftime statistics for you. Carlisle Indians have 7 drives. That was 2 turnovers, 3 punts, and 2 turnover on downs. The St. Augustine Wolves had 8 drives that consisted of 1 turnover on downs, 5 touchdowns, 1 safety, and 1 field goal. Actually had 1 field goal that was good. Penalty brought it back. Second kick was no good. Penalty once again. Third kick was blocked. So that's kind of the way that went there for the Wolves right there. But just a lot of drives by both teams here. But Carlisle just not able to really get anything really going here and some momentum there for their offense, and I think that they made a big mistake earlier in the ball game whenever they were got the ball in the end zone, tried to bring it out, and good coverage there by the Wolves, as the Wolves ended up getting a safety after that to play right there for the Carlisle Indians. It is Ibarra who's going. Let me get my light on in here, and that way I can see a little bit better. Ibarra is 4 of 8 for 16 yards on the night. Make that 19 yards onto the night. That's where he's got. 19 yards on the night. Not doing too good running the ball here, but Camacho's doing pretty good. He's got 60, make that 23 yards of rushing. And then Ibarra, he's on the negative side of rushing the ball. And then number 8, who is Hernandez, he was in there quite a bit too. He's got a couple rushes in there as well as Eves, but still just about maybe 40 yards rushing. So they got to get that running game going. They started off with a good little passing game there. They started spreading it around a little bit of some short passes, but the Wolves defense was really good to get to them right after they got going there. So let's move over here to the Wolves. On the other side, it is Renfro, who is now 3 of 7 for 104 yards and 1 touchdown. Nash has been doing the workhorse work here for the Wolves as he's at 15 carries, 108 yards. He's got 2 rushing touchdowns. 15, that's Renfro. He's got 4 carries. He's got 94 yards and 1 rushing touchdown. The 2 receptions out there go to number 6. That is, I'll make sure I get him right. That is, nope. Is that right? All right. That's going to be to Mosby. No, number 6. That was right. That was right. Number 6. That was Hunter Rodriguez, number 6. I got that catch right there. And then also the big 70-yard touchdown play by Jalen Jackson. That was the 2 touchdowns right there. And the Wolves have 8 first downs into that first half, brought to us by Ray Jones. That's what you got here for our Farmers State Bank halftime festivities going on right now. Still a few more minutes before we get to the start of the second half. So we're going to get to hear some of our wonderful sponsors, and we'll be back as we get you ready for the second half right here on a Net SN.
Struggling with mobility, chronic pain, work, or sports injury? At Azalea Orthopedics, our team of highly trained physicians specialize in complete orthopedic care, pain management, sports medicine, physical medicine, and rehabilitation. If you've sustained a bone or joint injury, have mobility or movement problems, struggle with pain, contact Azalea Orthopedics. We're conveniently located across East Texas, serving 18 counties. When visiting your doctor, urgent care, or hospital, you have a choice. Demand Azalea. At Azalea Orthopedics, your health is our priority.
Batters Law Firm is your first choice in personal injury law. Jeff Batters and his staff lead the way in the area with Best of Nacogdoches and Best of Lufkin votes over the last several years. If your case matters, it's got to be Batters.
It's as easy as 1, 2, 3 to see why Blake Furniture is the top furniture company in East Texas. Get the lowest prices and discover our easy in-store financing and low payment plans. Plus, get the fastest delivery in East Texas. Get your credit pre-approved online at blakefurniture.com today.
Wright Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Center has the new and used vehicles that you're looking for. If your vehicle needs service, stop by WrightChryslerDodgeJeep.com and get your service appointment, and also shop online. So you can come on down and let the guys make a great deal for you. And our knowledgeable staff will not let you leave without knowing everything about your new or used vehicle. Wright Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram supports all the students of the Piney Woods.
Nobody wants to be sick, but at least at Aurora Concepts, being sick is easy. From their spacious waiting room to their experienced and friendly staff, they care about you, they listen to you, they're here for you. From start to finish, that's the experience at Aurora.
Alrighty, folks, we are back here we're not doing this again, are we? We got good Lord. Why do we have a stuck screen once again? I'm about tired of this tonight. I don't need this going on here again. Okay, well, I don't know why this is happening, folks, but give me 1 minute here and we'll figure this out. It's the second time that happened tonight, and I don't understand why that's never. I don't think I've ever had that happen to me before. And just do it that way. Turn that down. Score and put it up there. There we go. I don't know what's happening with this thing tonight, but boy, I'll tell you what. Anyway, let's get our batter scoreboard going on here this evening, because when the score matters, it's batters, because when your case matters, it's definitely batters. All right, so let's start off here. Frankston and Grapeland. Frankston gets the win 17-14 yesterday, and it was what's that? Yeah. Alto 55-0. It was Gladewater winning over West Rusk 32-20. Comanil up right now 22-14 over Hubbard. Rusk 19-18 over Diboll. 28-28 Quinlan and Longview Spring Hill. It is Hollisville Bobcats 24-7 of Corsicana on the way. We have Shelbyville Dragons and Wascom there, and that's Shelbyville with their homecoming up 42-28. 44-27 Beckville over Harmony. Overton up 48-0 Sims Bowie. Kilgore and Gilmer 10-10. And Palestine up 35-21 over the Timpson Bears. And let's see, what else do we have here? I want to get to the Tenaha and Joaquin. Joaquin up 24-7 on that one. And Carthage up big right now. Also West Sabine, which will be here in San Augustine next week. Up big as well. Ball bouncing around there, but it looks like the Wolves are going to jump on it right there. I'm trying to get down here. I wanted to see the score for the Center Rough Riders. Oh, here we go. Center and North Dakota at halftime tied up at 14. That's what it looks like they got going on right there. All right, so here we go as we get ready for the Wolves to start off the second half. And the Wolves will have it first down and 10. I need to move that out of the way. First down and 10 for the Wolves on their own 32-yard line. So here we go for the second half. It's underway here in St. Augustine. Here's the pitch out here. Going to get an offsides by the defense. The ball comes out, but it doesn't really matter, even though Carlisle got on top of it. But it is going to be an offsides on Carlisle, unfortunately. To get into that play, the right end jumps off sides over there. So even though the fumble did come out, it's going to be a 5-yard penalty here against Carlisle. Oh, they did not. They had a good little break right there, but the offside is going to negate them having an opportunity to get the ball. And it'll be up to the 38 after the penalty. Second down and 5. It's that first down and 5 for the Wolves. Renfro, Nash in the backfield. Going to check in with his line here. Now back to shotgun formation. Nash going to take the handoff, try to go around to the far side, turns it up, and he'll be met there by the Indians defense there right around the line of scrimmage. And then we may have gave him 1 or 2 up to the 40. Stuck. Mahia on the stop right there makes it a third down. Make it a second down and 2 for the Wolves. Here's the pitch out here to Nash, bringing it here to the near side this time. Nash finds some room and gets it into the second half secondary and takes it across second half, the secondary. I get my lines right, and he'll take it into Carlisle territory on the run down to the 48-yard line on a 12-yard run. So another Ray Jones first down here for the Wolves. And they'll have it into Carlisle territory. Here's the snap. Handing off once again to Nash. Nash taking it over that far side. He's going to pick up a hard yard over there. You might have got one, but boy, I tell you, hard running. Medford and Garza on that stop there for the Indians, it looked like. So here we go with a second down and 10. Getting back to the line of scrimmage here. Renfro going to follow Nash around here to the near side. Renfro finds some room in the middle. Takes it across the 40-yard line down right to the 35 before he's finally tripped up. So first down for the Wolves after the 12-yard run. Takes him over 100 yards onto the night. Another Ray Jones first down here. That's 10 onto the night here for the Wolves as Renfro brings them right back to the line. Keeping that clock rolling now down to about 10 minutes to go. Wolves leading it big 40-0 here on your Friday night game of the week here. And St. Augustine handed off here to Nash. Nash turned the corner there, that far side. Still on his feet. They're going to see a penalty flag coming in here late. Oh, sorry, that's number 12 on the carry there. That is Burrell, number 12. And there's going to be a penalty flag out there. That's going to back up the Wolves. They're going to get that penalty there. And so Burrell. As they'll bring it back here on the penalty. 9:50 to go, but the penalty yardage takes it back to the 45-yard line. So a 10-yard penalty here by the Wolves. 45 yards of penalties by the Wolves here tonight. Here's Nash. Sorry, that's going to be Burrell once again here. Down to the toss, and he gets back to the line of scrimmage for no gain. So no gain on that play here for Burrell. Makes it a second down and 20 for the Wolves. I can see coach's reasoning right here on this one, Joe. He's going to be trying to keep this on as long as he possibly can. And try to take as much time off the clock as he possibly can here with this one. So that one's going to get stopped before it even starts. And it's going to be an offsides here against the Indians. So they'll get 5 of that back up to the 40. So that makes a second down and 15 for the Wolves. Changes the play dynamic a little bit. You might have a play on your play sheet for second and 15. Not so much for second and 20. So Renfro going to keep Burrell in the backfield with him. And there's a toss of Burrell once again. Oh, nice job with a good job undercutting him there by Juan Diaz, number 7. What a play there by the Indians. Burrell gets taken down for no gain on the play. That'll bring up a third down at 15. That's a great play there by number 7, Diaz. Came shooting right through and make a good stop. So third down and long here for the Wolves on their first drive of the second half. They started off here on their own 32-yard line at the beginning of the quarter. They've had it now going on for 4 minutes, and they got it down to the 40-yard line of Carlisle. Here's Renfro going to look to pass. Now going to pull it down. He'll pick up a couple yards that he's finally pushed out of bounds there at about the 38-yard line maybe. So it'll be a fourth down and about 12 here for the Wolves. And they may be bringing in a punt unit here. He's only got about to the 38-yard line for a gain of 2. All right, so it's going to bring up a fourth down, and I'll bring up a punt situation here for the Wolves. Number 5, that is Trent Eves back deep here for Carlisle. Good high snap. And somebody might have got a piece of that one. And it went straight up in there, and then it takes a Carlisle bounce. Well, they came in after that one. They almost got to it. It looks like somebody did get a piece of it, as a matter of fact. Sorry. And it goes pretty high up there. Comes down, and a very short kick. And they're going to mark it at the 39-yard line. So maybe a punt of a yard. Short punt. 7:57 to go here in the third. Carlisle gets it back at their own 39-yard line. Barrow ready to go here. Back to shotgun. I like to throw out here to the flat. Trying to get to Mejia. Pass incomplete. Brings up a 2nd down and 10 after the loss right there. After the incomplete pass. Stopping the clock, 7:50 to go in the third. 40-0. Wolves with the lead. I'm going to take some good momentum as West Sabine comes to town next week. We'll be right back here next week for our Piney Woods Game of the Week next week. Here's Ibarra going to look to pass. Got a man in the middle. Nice play right there. And a good job. It's a 1st down. All the way down to the 40-yard line for the Indians. Pass completed there to number 4. That is Garza. And Garza gives him a 1st down all the way down to the 40-yard line. 21-yard pass play. So 1st down here for number 6 on the night for the Indians. Trying that run here to the near side, but the Wolves defense standing him up right there. He gets a couple yards after he crosses the line of scrimmage, but the Wolves defense right there to not give much more. They'll give him to the 38, give him 2 yards. Roberts with the stop right there for the Wolves. Was that run by number 8? That was Hernandez. Picks up a couple. So that will bring up a 3rd down and long here for the Indians. And a nice run here by Ibarra, and he gets it up there at the 30-yard line. That's going to be enough for a 1st down, though. Right at the 30. And he gets upended right there. But Ibarra take it down to the 30. Still, Ibarra needs a few more yards to get on the positive side of your riding yards here for the quarterback. And did we get a penalty flag out there? Some laundry out there, and we got to stop. And we have a penalty against the Indians. And I'll tell you what, every time the Indians have tried to get something good going here, they just get themselves with a penalty or something a couple times here and a couple turnovers. It just hasn't been their night here. Just those little key things that they need to try not to have here. And I think that they'd be a little better off so far this evening, but it just hasn't gone their way here on a couple things for the Indians so far. And that one's another penalty right there, backs them up to the 41. So that brings it back to a 2nd down and 11 here. And Ibarra trying to find some room in the middle. They'll take it across the 40 and down to about to the 38. They'll get him right to the 40. They're going to give him a yard. So that'll bring about 3rd down and about 10 from the 40 here for the Indians. Is that clock rolling down to about 6 minutes to go here in the 3rd? As the Wolves enjoying a 40-0 lead here on our Friday night game of the week. Carlisle, no hurry to snap this one here, taking as much time off the clock as they can here, trying to get positive yardage here on 3rd down and 10. Trip receiver set here to the near side. Ibarra going to look to pass. Goes out here in the flat. Got a man there, but the Wolves right there converging after a 2-yard gain on the pass deflection to number 4, Garza. And he'll pick up 2. 6 of 11, 32 yards for Ibarra. That's a couple yards there. So it's 4th down and about 8 here for the Indians as they clock it down to about 5 minutes to go here in the third. Ibarra, shotgun for the Indians. Going to roll out to his left side. Looking to pass. Got a man down there. And a little too strong there on the, they did make the catch there at the stick at the 30-yard. I thought it got out in front of him, but a good catch there on that far side as he does make the catch there. And he does get out of bounds right there at the sticks. And that was to number 6, Grigsby. And Grigsby gets about 9, and they needed about 10. So it's going to be a turnover on downs, I do believe, and it will be Wolves football right there at the 31-yard line, right at the outside the 30. So it's a turnover on downs. Wolves will get it back here. And it will be 4:44 on the clock. And they'll have it at their own 31. So Wolves football, their own 31-yard line. Turnover on downs. And boy, I tell you, that was right there at the sticks. That was almost a first down there for the Indians. That was awful close. Just didn't quite get there. Just a few inches short. Nash back in the backfield once again for Renfro. High snap. Going to send it over here to Nash. Nash going to bring it over here to the near side. Finding some room. Finally going to be taken down there at about the 40. And a good tackle there by Eves. And Nash going to take it up to the 40 for a gain of 9. Second down and 1 here for the Wolves. Clock keeps rolling. Is that number 5, Robinson, in there? Quarterback it is. Number 5 in at quarterback now. That's Robinson. He's a new quarterback here for Coach Barnes. And Robinson going to hand off to Nash. Nash finds some room, and Nash right up the gut. Gets it back into the middle of the field. He'll have enough for a first down. Wolves, he takes it into Indian territory down to the 47-yard line. "20 carries, 146 yards, and 2 touchdowns for Nash so far tonight. I think I might have gave a couple of short runs to Burrells to him, but that's good running here by the Wolves tonight. Another Ray Jones first down. That's 12 on the evening. Once again, this is Burrell this time running here to the near side. He'll be taken down there inside the 30, the 45-yard line down to the 44. He'll pick up 3. So I'm bringing up a second down and 7 here for the Wolves. That clock rolling down. Get close to 3 minutes to go here in the third. Home run by Alex Bregman. That hopefully means my Astros are winning. I don't know. They need some wins. Okay, here we go. Second down here for the Wolves. Handing off. Finding Burrell. Burrell takes it up near the 40, up to the 41-yard line. Puente with the stop, number 52, on a 3-yard run by Burrell. Brings up a third down and about 4 here for the Wolves at the 42-yard line. Robinson with the snap, going to hand out to Burrell. Burrell bringing it here to the near side, across the 40, close to that first down market. They're going to knock him down to the 36 for a gain of 5. So the Wolves get themselves another first down. First down, Wolves. All right, so here we go. That clock continuing to run. Get down about 2 minutes to go at the 36-yard line with a first down and 10 here for Robinson. The junior quarterback. Get a handoff. And is this Burrell? Picking up some good yardage. Well, it's Nash back in there doing that running. Swapping him back and forth, getting under 2 minutes to go. He'll pick up about 5 up to the 30-yard line, 31. Robinson staying at quarterback. Nash back in the backfield. Minute and a half to go here in the third. Robinson. Oh, my gosh. Somebody got rocked on that far side over there. Lost their helmet and everything. Ooh, boy. That was a heck of a hit there on Nash, I do believe. And he's getting up. But woo, somebody. Oh, man, what a hit that was. And you know you get smacked when that helmet comes off. Oh, boy. I'm glad to see the man up and walking and stood up on that after that. My goodness, what a hit. All right, so with a $1.16 left to go, we got a heck of a hit out there that's going to give us a little bit of a stoppage in play here, so that'll give us a chance to take a quick break as well right here on NetSN.
Shelby Savings Bank has a brand new look. They're proud of where they've been, where they came from starting in 1981, but now they're moving forward with locations all over East Texas to serve you. Will Lucas knows that he's standing on the backs of giants that had a vision for the financial future of Shelby County. And he and his staff are taking that future into new directions with things like mobile deposits. It's the same bank, new look. Shelby Savings Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender. Batters Law Firm is your first choice in personal injury law. Jeff Batters and his staff lead the way in the area with best of Nacogdoches and best of Lufkin votes over the last several years. If your case matters, it's got to be Batters.
All righty, so we're back here after the quick injury timeout and leaving the field on his own power there. And it will be Burrell coming back in here now at running back with Robinson in at quarterback here for the Wolves here. As they wrap this one up, $1.16 left in the third quarter. It's a 40-0 lead here for San Augustine over Price Carlisle this Friday night, Piney Woods area game of the week. So we're going to get a chat here by the referees. And like I said, that was one heck of a hit. I don't know who that was, but woo, boy. That's what we call laying the wood. Man. I'm glad to see Nash getting off, no problem. He's going to be okay. He's a tough young man. You're going to hit him a lot harder than that to rock his world too much. All right, so now we're ready to go here after all of that quick stoppage. And now it will be Robinson with Burrell in the backfield here for the Wolves as they get that clock rolling down. A minute to go here in the third. Burrell taking over there, and he gets hit pretty hard and driven back into the backfield. He'll lose a yard or two back to the 26, maybe the 27-yard line. So as we get down to 40 seconds to go here, got to snap it one more time here before the end of the third quarter. With a 40-0 lead here for the Wolves as the Wolves had their second time, and both teams had the ball once here. The second one for the Wolves, and good drives by both teams, good long sustained drives. And here comes Robinson, ready for the final play of the quarter, probably will be. And they get the snap off, and not quite sure unless there was an offsides because there's still a couple seconds left on the clock. So offsides against the Wolves. Looks like there was still a couple seconds left on the clock before they snapped it, so I didn't think it would be a delay of game. I'll take it back to the 31-yard line from the 26 from the penalty yardage. And the Wolves just going to let this run down here. No need to snap it here before the end of the quarter. And they're going to do it anyway. So Robinson rolling out here to the near side. Finding some room. He'll be pushed out of bounds there at about the 25, 26-yard line. But that'll be the end of the third quarter with that run. So down to the 26-yard line for 5 runs for Robinson. And that'll be the end of the third quarter. So we will go to the fourth quarter with the San Augustine Wolves up 40-0. And before we get to that fourth quarter, we got the referees out here stopping things up here. Just wanted to check out what's happening. I don't think that there's going to be an untimed play. There should be no need for that. So a little bit of a discussion here at the end of the third. Not quite sure what it's about. And that's going to be the end of the third quarter. If there's anything coming around, I guess they'll do it at the start of the fourth. So we'll be right back in the fourth quarter coming up right here on the Net SN.
Joaquin Tire in Joaquin, Texas. Family owned and operated with new and used tires, general mechanics, and road services. Jesse and his team is proud to serve the community with car, truck, and commercial mag vehicle tires. They're located in Joaquin at the 84 and Highway 7 split. Call the shop today to make an appointment at 936-269-9516. That's 936-269-9516. Joaquin Tire, a proud sponsor of Game of the Week. Stop in and see them today for all of your new and used tire needs.
At Hope Community Medicine, they believe that more than medicine is needed when providing quality care for their patients. With locations throughout East Texas, the vision is to give hope to those who seek a better life by caring for their body, mind, and soul, and not about their ability to pay. Through the network of staff and locations, Hope seeks to be primary provider of medical, dental, and behavioral health.
All righty, folks, we're back here ready to go to the fourth quarter, and it will be, I believe, Wolves football here. The 26-yard line. They got the sticks on the wrong side down there. No, they don't. Okay, it's right. It's right. On the far side. Okay, there we go. So it'll be a third down and 1 for the Wolves here as they get ready to roll with it. Nope. I thought they had the sticks wrong on that other side over there. And they're still trying to work it out. Okay. Now they'll go back down there and make it a 3rd and 1. Or is it going to be a 3rd and 11? I think they got the sticks right over there finally. Okay, so this drive started on the 31-yard line with about 4 minutes to go in that third quarter here for the Wolves. They've had it ever since. And now we've switched ends here on the fourth quarter. And for some reason, we can't get the sticks figured out. They can't figure out if it's a 3rd down and 1 or a 3rd down and 11. So now they're pulling the sticks down once again. Ball's on the 26-yard line, maybe the 27. Okay. So it is 3rd down. 3rd down and 10, make it 3rd and 11. Okay. Now we're ready. Here we go. 3rd down and 11 for the Wolves. Going to get that clock underway. So Robinson going to roll out here, going to look to pass. Got a man down here and going to, man. And that's going to be a turnover right there. Did he intercept it? He did intercept it. So the interception, that's the first turnover of the night here by the Wolves. That'll give it back to Carlisle. And it'll be 11:50 left to go. And they'll have it 1st down and 10 on their own 26-yard line. All right. So on the interception there by Robinson, I was looking downfield like they were trying to hit him down in the corner. I had the camera all in the wrong spot. I guess I should watch the play instead of trying to determine where they're going to throw the ball. I don't know for sure. All right, so here we go. And so I want to say a big thank you to all the wonderful people who helped bring us the ball game. Right, Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Farmer State Bank, Aurora Concepts, Dairy Queen will have our play of the game, the Happy Tales folks, as well as Joaquin Tire, Shelby Savings Bank, Elite Hair Design, Wiggins Family Farms, the Pizzeria will be there Monday for our coach show. Ray Jones Chevrolet, Blake Furniture, Watson & Sons, Joe's Car Spa, Porticool, Hope Medical, and Batters Law Firm. Here we go. And it's going to hand off. And the Indians looking to find some room on that far side and not finding much over there. As the running back coming in here now is number 25. That is Medford. And Medford is going to get back to the line of scrimmage for no gain of play. Don't need that no more. So 2nd down and 10 here for Ibarra and the Indians. Going to leave Medford in there to run the ball here for the Indians. in the fourth quarter. Barry going to look to pass. Got a man in the middle of the field, too high, and the pass incomplete. Oh, he did have the one interception, didn't he? There we go. All righty, so that pass is incomplete. Stopping the clock with 11 minutes to go. Brings up a 3rd down and 10. I really did think that they'd have the clock going here, but all righty, so here we go. Ibarra. He's going to have Medford in the backfield. And they'll switch him from the left to the right side. Going to hand to Medford. Medford going to be met in the backfield. Nice job by the Wolves. Getting back there, number 62, Mr. Kirksey. Going to be back there for the stop on that play. Kirksey making a big stop. 4th down and 11 now for the Indians. And have to pretty much go for it here, try to find something here at their own 25-yard line. And the Wolves want to take advantage of the short field if they can get it right here, if they can keep the Indians from making that 1st down. Ibarra going to look to pass, steps up, got a man there, and what a catch there. And it makes a great catch at about to the 35-yard line, but I don't think it's going to be enough. He might be about a yard short. And it is going to be a little bit short, so it's a turnover on downs. And St. Augustine will get it back. So the Wolves will get it back here after the turnover on downs with 13 left to go. They'll have it on their own. They'll have it on the 35-yard line of Carlisle. So the Indians come back out here on defense. The Wolves coming back out here with Robinson and Burrell in the backfield. That big offensive line doing a good job here tonight. Providing some good running lanes for this running attack that the Wolves have put together this evening. Going to hand off to Burrell. Burrell trying to find some room here to the near side. He gets rocked. Somebody put some stick on him and laid him down there at about the 32-yard line. Picking up 3. 8 carries coming up with 15 yards. Hard yards there for the young man Burrell here. As the Wolves are going to look to take as much time off the clock as they can here between plays. Leading right now 40-0. No need to be in any kind of hurry. Just trying to keep that clock rolling. We're getting down close to 9 minutes to play in this one. Roar Concepts post-game show. We'll go over our post-game highlights and talk about our play of the game and all kinds of good stuff going on here in this one tonight. As there's a Robinson going to take it himself. Coming over here to the near side. He'll get himself out of bounds right about the 30-yard line. All righty, so that one stops the clock right there. Makes a 3rd down and about 5 here for the Wolves. As Robinson bringing them to the line. Ready to go. Empty backfield this time. Robinson going to try to find some room here. He comes here to the near side, turns the corner, around the edge he goes. He's going to take a couple of defenders with him. He'll get across the 20-yard line down to about the 19. 1st down, Wolves after the 11-yard pickup. Another 1st down. That makes 14 on the night here for the Wolves. Good job by the Wolves offense. Coming out here being very aggressive with the run. And they play some great job here across the offensive and defensive line for Coach Barnes' squad. So Barnes taking his time. We'll come back in here. That clock now under 9 minutes to go. And they can actually hold up here and get it down to about 8 minutes. But they're going to just kind of get this thing snapped and rolling. Here's the quick toss. number 8, Clifton. And he'll pick up maybe one there. That's actually a pass play up to the 18. So that'll make it 1 more yard there. 2nd down and a 9 here for the Wolves. Ball sitting down there at about to the 18-yard line of Carlisle. Trying to wrap this one up here tonight. And Robinson hands off. Is that Mosby, number 7? As he's taking tackles with him. Look at that. It's Mosby. What a play by Jalen Mosby, as he's taking everybody with him for the 18-yard touchdown run. And Mosby takes it in for the score in his first run of the night. 18 yards for the touchdown. And Mosby will put the final nail in the coffin right here. And with 7:52 to go, it'll be 46. Here's the extra point by Barrios, and it is good. So the PAT is good. 5 plays, 35 yards, 18-yard touchdown run by number 7, Mr. Mosby. So we'll be back for the kickoff. Wrapping this one up as it's now a 47-0 lead with 7:52 to play right here in San Augustine tonight.
Serving our communities for over a century, Farmers State Bank continues to meet the financial needs of East and Central Texas. With roots that run deep, Farmers State Bank serves as a source of financial strength to meet the needs of our neighbors. From a comprehensive range of financial products to individual service, we remain dedicated to being a true community bank. Farmers State Bank, improving lives and fulfilling dreams.
At Hope Community Medicine, they believe that more than medicine is needed when providing quality care for their patients. With locations throughout East Texas, the vision is to give hope to those who seek a better life by caring for their body, mind, and soul, and not about their ability to pay. Through the network of staff and locations, Hope seeks to be primary provider of medical, dental, and behavioral health. Because the difference that Hope makes is the difference between night and day. Hope Community Health.
Just got a score update, and it looks like Palestine Westwood is on top of Timpson now, 42-21 at this point. Here comes the kick, and our Shelby Savings Bank kickoff on the way. Short kick taken there at the 30-yard line by the Indians and bringing it up the field. Still on his way. Oh, he just steps out of bounds. Oh, man, he had a nice run up the field. Didn't look like Chase Rowland was going to take it to the house there, but he just steps out of bounds. I do believe that is the right number there. Sorry, that was number 6, folks. That is Dakota Grigsby. And Grigsby is going to take it into San Augustine territory. So he stepped out of bounds there at about the 47-yard line. So 7:40 left to play here for Ibarra and his Carlisle Indian offense. See if they can put some points on the board here before the end of this one. Right now, that's just what you want to do. You want to get that 0 off the board. You don't want to end up with that 0 on the board. Just put some points up there and get out of here with a couple of good drives and work on some good plays and get yourself ready for next week's ball game. Ibarra spreading it out here. Going to see a lot of passing, I'm sure, the rest of the way here by the Indians, trying to find some kind of way to get in the end zone. All kinds of time this time. Ibarra sending it down the sideline, and it's going to be knocked away there. Good defense. Oh, I don't know about that. A lot of stuff going on down there. They're going to call it. Looks like it's going to be a pass interference here out there. And I'm not going to know who they're against because the ball was a little bit there, and both guys were looking for the ball. But they're going to call a pass interference, I do believe, here on the San Augustine Wolves. So that'll stop the clock, and that'll give them a good penalty. Man, coach not really liking the call there. Looked like everybody was looking for the ball. The ball was a little underthrown. But they're going to call a pass interference here on the Wolves. And that'll be good for the Indians. 7.5 to play. So that'll move it all the way up to about the 30-yard line here. Talk to the 32. after the 15-yard penalty by the Wolves. So Ibarra gets a penalty right there. Good for his squad. Spreads him right back out. Going to look to pass out to the flat once again. Got his man out there. Breaks one tackle, but not the second as the Wolves. Good job there onto the defense as number 24, Watts, was right in there. Okay. Second down and about 7 here for the Indians after that completed pass play out on the far side there to Grigsby. All righty, so Ibarra ready to go once again here. Now this time he's going to hold it himself, try to find some room in the middle, takes it over to the right side. Still on his feet, breaking some tackles. Good hard running there by the quarterback, takes it above the 20-yard line down to the 18. 14-yard run there by Ibarra. Gets him into positive yardage for the night. That's a first down here. Ray Jones first down. And we got an injury timeout here, so we'll take a little timeout. 6:43 left to play here into this ball game. So let's get some batter scoreboards going on right now. See if we can do that. As we've got an injury timeout here on the field. I hope everybody's going to be okay. Let's see. Comanil has won over Hubbard 22-14. It was a die ball 24-19 over Rusk. Longview loses it to Quinlan 35-34. Hallsville wins 31-7. Shelbyville up 48-35. Beckville wins at 51-27. Overton with the win, 48-0. Kilgore is trailing Gilmer 17-16. ARP up on Mineola 37-29. Palestine Westwood up on Timpson 42-28. See if we can get down here and find that center. Rough Riders up over North DeSoto 28-21. And that's a big game right there in center going on right now. All right, so first down here. After the injury, glad everybody's okay. And Ibarra is going to look to throw it in the middle of the field, and nobody there. Oh, almost had a second chance there to another receiver as it was tipped out the first one, and another man behind him almost made the play. 6:38 left to go. Ibarra and his offense. Coming back out here ready to go. Ibarra going to look to run with it once again as he pulls it down, takes it over to the far side. He's going to be wrangled up there at the line of scrimmage. Coming up next week, another tough game here for Price Carlisle as they will travel to Bullard Brook Hill. That's not an easy place to play there. And then they'll have Shelbyville at their house. That's a non-district game. The Shelbyville Dragons are rolling along pretty well so far this season right now, too. Coming up next for the St. Augustine Wolves, we talked about it. We'll be here next week for West Sabine and St. Augustine. And then Huntington, and then they start district against Joaquin on the 11th. So a lot of good stuff here. We got some volleyball coming up. We're going to be in Shelbyville for some volleyball on Tuesday nights. So join us for that, our Tuesday night volleyball game of the week. We're going to get a timeout onto the field, so that gives us a chance to take a timeout as well. So thanks for joining us here tonight, folks. Hope you're enjoying the broadcast. We'll be right back here on Net SN.
Aurora Concepts, Primary Care Center, and just behind it, Medical Specialist Center, is a team supervised by Dr. Jane Todd and led by Don Barnes. They're professionals. They provide good family care to everyone in the family. They're also your center for testing and vaccinations. When there's something wrong and you don't know what, call Aurora Concepts. Shelby Savings Bank has a brand new look. They're proud of where they've been, where they came from starting in 1981, but now they're moving forward with locations all over East Texas to serve you. Will Lucas knows that he's standing on the backs of giants that had a vision for the financial future of Shelby County. And he and his staff are taking that future into new directions with things like mobile deposits. It's the same bank, new look. Shelby Savings Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Back here after the timeout, and Ibarra A third down and long here for his squad. Going to look to pass. And almost intercepted right there, knocked away as he tried to find a pass there at the sticks. And it's going to be an incomplete pass. That'll bring up a fourth down, stopping that clock there. About 5:40 left to play in the ball game. 47-0. The Wolves with the lead over Price Carlisle here this evening. Coming up next week also, not only will we be here, but on Saturday we'll have another game in Tenaha as Linden Kildare comes to town for the Tenaha Tigers homecoming. And I think a little earlier I saw the Tigers were losing to Joaquin in that ball game there in Tenaha. Maybe it's in Joaquin, I'm sorry. Ibarra, look at the pass. Got a man down here, and he got him there. What a play. Is he going to catch him in the end zone? And a nice job there on a catch. And they do get that goose egg off of the scoreboard, and a great play there by number 4, Ivan Garza. He's going to get the touchdown. And that's the way to get that off of there. So nice job by Garza to get the touchdown there. Makes a good catch coming across on the cross route, and he gets inside the defender, and he makes the play. So it'll be a touchdown here. So that gets Carlisle on the board. So here comes the extra point attempt for the Indians. Cibarro's going to have a pro set backfield here. Going to hand off, and he gets a hit right there at the point of attack by the Wolves, and the PAT no good. So the PAT no good. That'll leave it a 50. I'll make that a 47-6 ball game here. And we got a kickoff coming up as we get ready to wrap this one up here tonight as St. Augustine winning it big over the Price Carlisle Indians. But the Indians do get in the end zone to get that 0 off the board. That was a big thing for them here tonight. We'll be right back here on a NetSN.
JBA Financial Services brings you Coach Talk, and there's a reason for that. John Black knows that when you're preparing for an important game, you need a plan. And they'd like to be a part of the details, the X's and O's of that plan. He's put together a good team, a coaching staff that would help you and your family get where they want to go. At JBA Financial Services, they're working to secure your family's future. Wiggins Farms. You know, they call them the watermelon family, but the product from their farm when the melon's just a baby, all the way through to the harvest, to your table. It's the juiciest, best melons available. Wiggins Farms, hat not included.
Back here ready to go for our Shelby Savings Bank kickoff.
I think I just saw a picture of myself.
Yeah, we went to the press box. You want to see yourself? There's you are. There you go. Yeah, I got a press box cam, man.
Oh, how about that?
I usually use that for
Johnny Big Time.
I usually use that for basketball season. I bring the coaches up there and they have a chat with me. We put them on the press box camera. Or, you know, sometimes we get the cool volleyball coaches that they like to come hang out. So it kind of helps out that way. Here we go. Carlisle gets on the board and we're ready for the kick. See a short kick? Nope. Yeah. It's a high kick and they're going to get an offsides as penalty flag comes here from the near side. Timpson makes it a little bit closer there in the third quarter, 42-34. And we do have a penalty flag down, so I don't know if they're going to bring him back and make him kick again here. We'll see what they decide to do. All right, let's see if we can get this score updated here. And are they going to make him kick it again? I think they're going to. Are they going to kick it again? No, they're going to give it to him on the 40-yard line. Okay, so that's where they're going to be. So, all right, here we go after the kick. And we're ready to go here for the Wolves. Robinson. And he's going to hand off. Got number 24 running the rock this time. That is Watts, number 24. Picking up a few yards there to the 50-yard line. Making it a 2nd down and 7 from the midfield stripe. Getting that clock rolling. Can run down to right at 5 minutes left to play in the ball game here for Robinson if he lets it go down to almost all the way down. So here comes second down and 7. Wait till they get down to about 3 or 4 seconds on that clock before they snap it. And it's a high snap.
High snap.
Gonna hand off to Watts, but a nice job. Now Watts hangs on to it, but a good job there by the end is the defense. They get back in there and make a good stop. Coming off underneath that pile there, number 25, that is 7 Medford. And he makes a good stop there at the line of scrimmage there. Ball staying at the midfield stripe. Third down and 4.5 to go. And the Wolves looking to get their first win of the season and got a tough West Sabine team headed into town next week. So actually lost about a yard on that one. It's going to be a third down and we'll call it 8 here for the Wolves from their own 49-yard line now. Robinson taking it down to about 3 or 4 seconds on the clock, and he's ready to snap it. Going to hand off to Watts. Watts trying to find some room, and he gets met there once he gets across the 50. He'll pick up a few. He'll get about 4 or 5, take it up to about the 48-yard line of Carlisle. And under 4 we go. Coming up, we got our Aurora Concepts post-game show, and we'll have our Dairy Queen play of the game. And we'll get ready for next week. You talk about some of the great games going on in the area tonight. So here we go. It's a 4th down and about 5 for the Wolves at the 48-yard line. Keeping that offense out here as Robinson. Watts in the backfield here. And kind of a half shotgun, half pistol formation here. This we'll call it the pistol. Anytime he's behind him, it should be a pistol. If he's next to him, it's a shotgun. There's so many different variations of it. You just never know. But taking his time here is Robinson. Robinson going to deliver a nice job there. Oh, and it gets in and out of the hands of the receiver. I thought he had it there. It would have been close enough to a first down. And I can tell that was Burrell or Porter.
I don't know if the defender got his arm in there or hand in there.
Yeah, maybe right afterwards. It looked like he caught it right there at the sticks.
I thought he did.
All right, so it's a turnover on downs here for the Wolves. They'll give it back to Price Carlisle. Carlisle will have it at their own 48-yard line with right at 3 minutes left to play in the ball game. And our Ray Jones keys to the game here, we just talked about, being able to run the ball very solidly, and that's pretty much what happened here tonight is the St. Augustine Wolves were able to run the ball very, very well, and they had a good running game and a good plan, and they did really good here tonight. That was my Ray Jones keys to the game, and that's pretty much the way it came out.
Certainly did.
All righty, so here we go. As Ibarra back in at quarterback, he's going to empty the backfield like he did last time. He was able to get some score on the board here. He's going to throw over to the other side. He got a man there, and he'll have enough for about 9 yards, be close to the first down. Not quite the first down there. But he'll pick up a few. Looks like that was number 6, Grigsby, once again. So 9 yards there makes a 2nd down and 1. That clock continues to roll down to 2.5 to go. He borrowed quick out over to the far side. Got his man there and staying in bounds. Should be enough for a first down here for the Indians. That one was caught by number 11, and that is Camacho. First down here for the Indians. That's number 8 on the night. That's a low pass, but I guess he caught it there off of his shoestrings. That's a good catch. If he did catch it, they're going to say he did. Down to the 27-yard line. That was a shoestring catch right there.
That was a great catch. Seems like they got a little spark in the last 2 minutes.
Yeah. So that'll bring up a 2nd down and about 2 here for the Indians. They're trying to put a couple more points on the board here for the Indians one as they get under 2 minutes to play. So Ibarra going to hold on to himself, try to find some room there, and he gets back into the middle of the field. He'll have enough for another first down as he's still loose, and he gets down into the 15-yard line down to about the 14 for another first down. Ibarra is going to pick up about 12 on that run. Now got himself up to about 30 yards. He was in negative yardage for a lot of the evening tonight. That's another first down and a minute and a half to go. Ibarra's trying to get his team back in the end zone once again. Going to look to pass this time. Still got
a lot of time.
moving over to the far side. Tom pulls it down, going to try to turn the corner, and he's going to be knocked out of bounds after picking up about 4 or 5.
Some good blocking there.
Yeah, they did really good at keeping him, giving him some room and some time to throw that one out of bounds. 1:21 to go. As he picks up a couple yards there, makes a 2nd down and about 8. Ball sitting there at about to the 10 or 12 yard. I'm sorry, about the 12-yard line is where they're saying it's at. So 2nd down here for the Indians as Ibarra trying to find some way to get his team in the end zone here. Ibarra looking throw.
Nice hard pass.
Oh, too strong coming across the middle there, trying to catch up to his guy there, Trent Eves, but too strong on that pass. Stopping the clock now, 3rd down and 8 with 1:17 left to play. And the Indians trying to play a little more add-on right here before the end of this one. Ibarra dropping it off out in the flats. And the Wolves right there for that one. That brings up a 4th down here. What a play there by the Wolves defense. So now down to about 47 seconds to go. We're going to get a timeout here onto the field here by the Indians with 47.8, trying to figure out some kind of way to get this thing in the end zone here to put up a few more points before the end of this one. We'll be right back here on NetSN.
At Watson & Sons, their family serves your family. It begins with their facilities, their inviting and warm chapel, and their elegant lobby, and their unique product room where you can shop for the choices your tribute requires. They've been serving your family at Watson & Sons since Scott built it in 1998, but their family has been serving you for over a century.
Back here after the timeout, ready to go. And Ibarra, after the timeout, trying to find a way to get his team in the end zone one more time. Here's
nice.
catch. What a catch at the goal line.
Jeez.
Did he get in? And he did get in. It's a touchdown. So he finally made it from the call over here on this far side. And a touchdown right there at the goal line on the great catch.
These guys are showing some talent here at the end of the game.
That was Trent
Great passing, catching.
Trent Eves going to get himself the catch, I do believe. So another touchdown here, which is good. Going to get his numbers up a little bit. Ibarra with that touchdown play. And 39.1 makes it 47-12. And trying to get the 2-point conversion here. Definitely looks a lot better on that scoreboard. But the 14 points up there, even the 12 up there, than the 0, that's for sure. So Carlisle doing a good job here. The end of this game, getting some points on the board and just continue. Oh my goodness. Good Lord. We have seen some smacking.
Smackdown.
On, boy. Wow.
That was
good.
That was worth waiting for.
Yeah. No good on the point after attempt. 39.1 to go. We're going to leave it right here. And, man, there's been some hitting going on both sides of the ball tonight, folks. I tell you, that's the kind of stuff I love to see right there.
That was worth the trip.
Definitely. All right, folks. Now, just to remind everyone, we'll be back here again next week for West Sabine and St. Augustine. And then Saturday, we'll make our way over to Tenaha for an afternoon ball game. Lyndon Kildare comes to town there to Tenaha for their homecoming. But don't forget, Tuesday night, we'll have our Tuesday night game of the week. Our volleyball game of the week will be in Tenaha for that. I'm sorry, we'll be in Shelbyville for that one. So that's what we'll be for that. All right. So there we go. All right. We're going to do a quick off of the camera here real quick, folks, and change out this. There we go. Should be good.
Yep.
Okay.
Can't you plug that thing directly in?
I can, but if I don't move the zoom around enough, it'll give us that thing that had the black screen thing on
Oh,
it. Yeah,
yeah.
that's what that's about. So got to kind of do it that way. So
Gotcha.
there we go. One of these days, I'm going to figure out how this camera works without having to do all of that. But, you know, they give you a book that's as big as the thesaurus, and you're supposed to go through the whole thing. So I don't know.
Yeah.
I ain't got that kind of time.
Calling too many games.
Right. But I'm loving every bit of it. There's a little pooch kit there. Oh, it's just taking. Oh, man, I tell you what, the Indians had a good chance to get that one there. Did it bounce around? But I think it did. Oh, no, the Indians do say they have it now.
Good.
And they do. As it bounced around, I thought one of the Wolves was able to jump on it, but it is Indians football.
Good for them.
So they do get the recovery here on the pooch kick, and the Indians will have it on their own 42, 43-yard line. So
I think they should stick with the pass for the next 39 seconds.
I think so. It worked out for them pretty well. Let's see if they can keep that up. But definitely made it much more respectable here in the fourth quarter with the scores, which is good. You always want to do that.
Right.
And, you know, work on your offense, work on some of the plays you need, work on your bread and butter plays. Make sure you get out of here healthy. Make sure your linemen are good. Make sure your quarterback's good. And, you know, just get ready for that next one. Don't ever hang your head about it. Just get out there and get on to the next one. That's the way to do it. All right, so here we go. First down and 10 for Ibarra as the Indians were able to get that pooch kick recovery. It must have bounced off one of the Wolves there onto that second line, as I thought the Wolves were able to grab it. But Ibarra going to look to pass once again, see if they can. Oh, he's looking to gear up. Now he can't find anybody. Now he pulls it down. Now he throws it up. Got a man down the sideline. Got it there. What a catch. As he got away from the defender there at about the 10-yard line, and he makes another great catch.
He's about at the 1-yard line.
And he takes it down to about the 3 or 4 there with 26 seconds left to go. And they say he's out of bounds there at the 5. He was covered up really well. He was covered up really well, but then he broke away from the defender. And now here's Ibarra going to try to take it in himself, and he does. Nice. He takes it in for the score. And that's going to make it 47-18. Ibarra running it in here with 14 seconds left to go, and now having a chance to make it 47-20.
Where have these guys been?
Hey, man, I tell you what, it finally just kind of came together for them here at the end. You know, there's little bitty things that they were just not clicking on earlier. Price Carlisle finds it, but it's just a little, unfortunately, this might be a little too late for him here. Hey, 14 seconds, he put up another couple scores. You never know.
Why not?
Wow, what a game. So Carlisle will come back out here, try to put up 2 more with just under 15 seconds left to go. Ibarra with the back in the backfield. Going to look to pass this time. Got a man in the corner, and that is no good right there at just outside of the end zone. They tried that same play, but this time, once again, the Wolves right there to keep that 2-point conversion from going. So where we are. We got another Shelby Savings Bank kickoff coming up here, but it's 47-18. We'll be right back here on a Net SN.
Joaquin Tire in Joaquin, Texas. Family-owned and operated with new and used tires, general mechanics, and road services. Jesse and his team is proud to serve the community with car, truck, and commercial mag vehicle tires. They're located in Joaquin at the 84 and Highway 7 split. Call the shop today to make an appointment at 936-269-9516. That's 936-269-9516. Joaquin Tire is a proud sponsor of Game of the Week. Stop in and see them today for all of your new and used tire needs.
Hey, y'all got a dirty truck.
Well, then take it to Joe's Car Spa for a spa day.
At Joe's, they make them shine.
And they're standing by to work with the community.
They was elected Best of Shelby County this year, and it's called Joe's, but it probably ought to be called Reed since Reed Grant owns it.
So, Billy Don, when it's time for your car or truck to have a spa day, where do you take it?
I don't know where.
Here we go. Ready for the Shelby Savings Bank kickoff. Once again, keeping up on some scores here. I wanted to check in a couple things. It looks like Shelbyville and Wascom are tied up at 48 now. They've come back to tie that up. Oh, my goodness. And see if we can find that center score here. Center up over on North DeSoto with 4 minutes left, 35-28. Joaquin's going to get the win over Tenhaw tonight as well, 45-7.
Onside.
This time.
The ball fumbled again. They got it again. You
No
believe it?
way. Did they get it again? Wow.
That's excellent.
Another onside kick's going to
Score
result.
another touchdown, boys.
It's going to result in the coverage once again here by Price Carlisle. And the coaches for St. Augustine got to be saying, what do we got to do to get this final 40 seconds and get out of here? The Indians say, we got more life to go. So, they're ready to roll here. They're at the 47-yard line of St. Augustine now with 14.7 to go and another chance at it here. As they've went from 47-0 to 47-18 in a matter of about 2 minutes off game time clock anyway. So they'll have it back once again here, seeing what they can do. So here's where the Wolves defense needs to stop.
Trips left
all day long.
Oh, the bomb. Does he got it? Oh,
my goodness. Just does come out of his hands. Just does get knocked away and out of the receiver's hands for an incomplete pass.
That was crazy.
Wow.
That could have been a highlight right there.
6.2 left to go.
Got to catch that ball.
Yeah. 6.2 left to go in this one. And Ibarra bringing them right back to the line. It could be maybe 2 more plays, depending on how they do it here. But definitely could be the last one. Ibarra getting flushed out, rolls over to the far side, launches it up.
There you go.
Man there. And that is going to be caught. Incomplete pass. And that is going to do it on an incomplete pass. And that will do it tonight as the Wolves are going to get the victory tonight over Price Carlisle and the Indians. It will be a 47-18 victory for St. Augustine over the Carlisle Indians here tonight. And I'll tell you what, Joe, it was a good game. I mean, it started off, it looked like it was all
I like the second half better.
The second half was right out there, especially the latter half of that second half. So here we go as the Wolves get themselves the victory here tonight. Why is that so hard to pull off of there? And we'll be right back with our Aurora Concepts postgame show, wrapping it up here on NetSN.
Aurora Concepts, Primary Care Center, and just behind it, Medical Specialist Center, is a team supervised by Dr. Jane Todd and led by Don Barnes. They're professionals. They provide good family care to everyone in the family. They're also your center for testing and vaccinations. When there's something wrong and you don't know what, call Aurora Concepts.
Serving our communities for over a century, Farmers State Bank continues to meet the financial needs of East and Central Texas. With roots that run deep, Farmers State Bank serves as a source of financial strength to meet the needs of our neighbors. From a comprehensive range of financial products to individual service, we remain dedicated to being a true community bank. Farmers State Bank, improving lives and fulfilling dreams.
Struggling with mobility, chronic pain, work, or sports injury? At Azalea Orthopedics, our team of highly trained physicians specialize in complete orthopedic care, pain management, sports medicine, physical medicine, and rehabilitation. If you've sustained a bone or joint injury, have mobility or movement problems, struggle with pain, contact Azalea Orthopedics. We're conveniently located across East Texas, serving 18 counties. When visiting your doctor, urgent care, or hospital, you have a choice. Demand Azalea. At Azalea Orthopedics, your health is our priority.
Sparky D's Bargain Store. Who are we? We're an online auction store on Facebook. Find our page on Facebook. There you'll find a post for our weekly auction. If you find an item you like, place your bid and you could be a big winner and save yourself lots of money. We're on Facebook only for our weekly auctions. We're located in Center, Texas. Check us out on Facebook. It's Sparky D's Bargain Store, where we will save you more.
Batters Law Firm is your first choice in personal injury law. Jeff Batters and his staff lead the way in the area with Best of Nacogdoches and Best of Lufkin votes over the last several years. If your case matters, it's got to be Batters.
Back here in Aurora Concepts post-game show, ready to wrap this up here. And you know what, Joe? I think that if we had to have a Dairy Queen play of the game, I think it has to be probably that touchdown play where they caught them totally off guard, the Wolves, where, I mean, in that second quarter where they brought them to the line really quick, did a little misdirection there, and then sent the receiver right out of the slot, right up the seam, and he was just untouched, and they got it. I think that's their Dairy Queen play of the game right there. That was a great play there by the Wolves right there. Kind of opened up a little bit. And Price Carlisle, they really came back here in that second half, especially later in the fourth quarter. You know, they started finding some things that they were just having some mistakes there to the other parts of the game, and it finally started clicking. Maybe after that, they'll finally get that thing together. They get ready for their big game they got next week against Brook Hill. You know, that's never an easy game there where they got to go for that one either. Next week, Sabine comes to town here, that's for sure, too. So it's going to be a good one. But, you know, what a great game here by the St. Augustine Wolves. They get themselves a win here tonight, get their first win of the year, and did it by running the ball. I'm going to give the player of the game to Nash. He had 21 carries for 122 yards on the night tonight.
Nice game.
Yeah, there might be a few there that I might have got him and Burrell a couple mixed up in there. But the Wolves had a lot of penalties, too. We talked a little bit about that on the way. I said, you know, the Wolves can't heal themselves on the penalties. They had a lot of penalties here as well. So did Price Carlisle. But, I mean, the Wolves, they had them at times that didn't really hurt them too bad. But, I mean, you can't have those penalties, especially when they get ready to play West Sabine next week. Very good squad, too. So those penalties are going to have to come down. But other than that, if they can get a little bit more on their passing game going and keep that running game going, the Wolves are definitely going to be a very dangerous team once it gets to the district time coming up this year. So I tell you what, folks, it has been a great game here tonight. We want to welcome all the good folks and tell the good folks, Price Carlisle, thank y'all for tuning in and joining us. Hope you, the good folks, have a good ride back home, and we'll get ready for themselves, ready for next week's ball game too. So that's going to wrap it up for us. For Joe, man, you have a good time again tonight.
Great.
That's a long day today for us, wasn't it? We had a lot of stuff going on today before we ever got to the game. So,
yes, we did.
And then we got to the game. We had some things that have never. I mean, I'm serious, folks. I've never had my camera freeze up, especially twice. So anyway, but it was a good one, and we thanks everybody for letting us know that it was good. So we appreciate that. So we're gonna get out of here, folks. So we hope everyone has an awesome, blessed, and wonderful night. And for Joe, I'm Larry. We're out of here, folks. Have a great night, everybody. Bye.
The proceeding was a presentation of Watlington, Shires, and Pierce Productions. We hope you have an awesome and blessed night. God bless America. God bless our troops. And God bless each and every one of you.